Bitch, I feel like Luffy. OG to the game, but they treat me like a newbie. Mookie ordered that my gula, and he walk around with a goodie. And my bitch, she bad like Boa. She turn your girl to a groupie. Blue punch, yeah, I had to restart. All smiles in the moon like re-rock. Man, I might kick game and some Reebok. And I'm sick of you hoes, got detox. Man, cut these hoes off like Mihawk. Man, my little homie cat like Usopp. And I'm two-turn, think I need a woosah. We pull up in this bitch like who y'all? Don't worry about me, nigga, who you? Is he forward game? Tell me who's who. Can't fuck with the kid, call me Eustace. Can't fuck with the kid if you use.
Yo, what's up? What up? How are you guys doing on this Monday evening? Hope that you guys are doing well. I'm doing okay. How are you? A lot of One Piece news came out this week. A lot for us to discuss. I'm sure you guys have seen it. You guys are, of course, always up to date on all things One Piece. But for those that are not, we are going to discuss that and have a great conversation about it. For everyone that is new here or might not already know, this is the Stride Podcast. Every Monday evening at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, we're here talking One Piece, and tonight we are going to be talking One Piece Chapter 1191. We're also going to be talking about the 2 movies that just got revealed. We also might talk a little bit about the Lego update as well, with the Lego adaptation that One Piece is dropping. We're going to talk a little bit about the Nike news. There was so much One Piece news this week. And I generally try to stay off of social media because I try to do a raw reaction to the One Piece chapters on Monday when we go live. And even I could not avoid seeing just the sheer amount of updates and news for One Piece. So, guys, I'm actually super excited to talk about it. Not gonna lie, I kind of a little bit looked at the Nike news, the Nike collab that One Piece has, but I didn't look at it a whole lot because I wanted to pull it up here on stream and we can check it out together. I'm gonna pull up the teaser trailer for not one but two movies, and we get to talk a little bit about how that'll play out. The God Valley movie, and then One Piece Bad, BAAD. What could that stand for? A lot to discuss. And guys, I appreciate y'all joining me on this Monday evening. Everyone that is over on Instagram, what is up to you guys over here on YouTube, on Twitch? What's up? Good to see all of you guys, man. Za's in the building. He says, we here. What up, Za? How are you? These Life says, yo. One Piece times SpongeBob McDonald's collab. Is that real? I haven't even seen that. Is that another collab that we can add to the collab list? Because the One Piece collab list is growing quickly. Holy, is it growing quickly? Slev, what up? She says, what's good, Ree? What's up, Slev? Oh, it's confirmed. Okay, yeah. We're gonna have to talk about that. I'm JoJo on Instagram, says, yo. What up, JoJo? Yellow Artist says, I should do that more. Was that stay off of Instagram? Is that what you're talking about? If it is, it's healthy. Taking a break from Instagram definitely feels good. The One Piece is real, says, sup. What's up, man? Good to see you. He says, yes. Hey, it's healthy. And if you're trying to avoid One Piece spoilers, that's the best way to do it. So, yeah, you should give it a try. It works out really well. Fully in the building says, yeah, the collabor. All right, bet. Upscale Hajrudin. Are you saying that's coming in this chapter today? Or are you saying it just needs to happen? Because if it just needs to happen, I agree. Hajrudin definitely needs an upscale. And he needs it fast. Like, honestly, he needs it like yesterday. Because no way you should be looking this way with Loki. Granted, Loki obviously is stronger than him for obvious reasons. Ancient Giant, which inherently makes him significantly bigger and stronger. He also has Ragnar. But I still want him to just look a little better. That's it. But I do believe in him, though. I do believe in him. Because he showed me that Gungnir in Dressrosa, which makes me believe everything about him is possible. Because that was a crazy feat that I feel like doesn't get discussed enough. Bully in the building. He says, what up, fam? I'm sick, but here. Ready for this chapter. Hope you feel better, man. I'm ready for the chapter, too. Also, the Nike. Oh, see, I got to look at it. I'm going to pull it up. Before we get in the chapter. Yellow Artist says, yes, it helps me draw more, too. And it's healthy, man. Instagram is a very scary place. Instagram is a very scary place, man. It really is. So yeah, staying away from Instagram is it's just good. Let me pull up this Nike and One Piece collab. Let's look at the details, man. Okay, let me pull it up. Yo, Nika, what's up, man? I see you in the building. All right, so this is the collab. I haven't looked super deep into it because I know I was obviously going to talk about it on stream. I thought this was Iñaki for a second. It's not Iñaki. I had to like double take because I was like, yo, Iñaki? That's a big pull, Nike. Having him for your One Piece ad for your Nike collab. So it's going to be Air Max Plus, and they're going to do 3 shoes, if I'm not mistaken. The Gomu Gomu no Mi, the Mera Mera no Mi, and the Oppi Oppi no Mi. Okay. That looks sick. I'm not going to lie. That looks freaking sick. Oh, man, that looks freaking sick. So this is the Gum Gum Fruit, obviously. Sick. According to Nike, the Mera Mera Air Max Plus will only be available in retailers in Japan, Korea, China, Taiwan, Indonesia, and Mexico beginning September 12th. And in Australia, October 16th to the 18th. So basically, F America. So for Ace fans, friggin' Nika, you're a Sabo fan. I guess we're just cooked. No pun intended. F America. You got to go to Japan, or we can go to Mexico. If we just, I mean, I'm in Texas, so if I just drive down to Mexico, I guess I can pick up some of these Marinomis. They are tough though. They're not tougher than the Gum Gum. They're not tougher than that. But this is pretty tough though. I'm not gonna lie. This is pretty tough. Let's see. I need Traffy's John, the Opie Opie note. Yeah, facts. I haven't even seen it yet, but I'm sure it's fire. Need me though. Yeah, facts. Facts. Okay, so everyone agree. Okay, I gotta see it. I have not seen them yet. We all like. Let me see what they talking about. This is Flames though. Ooh. Yeah, that's tough. Opie Opie know me. Pink and green. That's tough. The rest of the collection includes everything from jerseys, shirts, and caps modeled after specific One Piece details. There's even a shirt featuring Luffy, Jolly Roger, the Jolly Roger Luffy scrawled as a mark of promise. Okay, and the vest. Okay. Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. That is tough. They got a vest too? That's a random piece. We got the Nike sign over the eyes of the freaking Jolly Roger. Wow. That's tough. That is sick, man. Rubber always bounces back. And this is Luffy doing a Gum Gum stamp. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, the shirts are kind of harder than the shoes. The general global launch of the Nike One Piece collection is set for September 29th. With no further info available on sneakers, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So does that mean we are getting them? Maybe. Oh, this is the only places you're gonna have them. Okay, so September 4th through 6th, Tokyo pop-up. September 12th is Mexico. Obviously, all the ones we saw, Indonesia, Taiwan, and China, and all that good stuff. And then this is Europe, September 19th. Oh, but we have Dallas. Yo, Dallas. I'm good. Dallas is covered. Dallas is okay. So Texas, we can mark Texas off. Texas gets the lucky draw. I don't know what politics is. Washington, D.C. somewhere. All right. Okay. Hey, Georgia gets one too. Decatur, you're right, Nika. Not Nika, excuse me, Fully. That's crazy they don't have a New York spot. That's insane. Amsterdam, Dallas. I'm going to have to drive out there. That's not that far from me. San Diego. Is this 4 spots in the States? Dallas, Georgia, San Diego, Washington. That's it. Wow. That's insane. Okay. Well, I hope you guys live somewhere in that general area. If you don't, Lawrence. Wait, Georgia's getting 2. Lawrenceville, Georgia, and Decatur, Georgia. Oh, shoot. That's crazy. So Georgia, so there's 5, and 2 of them are in one state. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a Georgia lover. I'm a huge Falcons fan too. If you guys don't know, you know now. But Georgia gets 2? No. Okay. I love Georgia, but okay. That's okay. That's insane. What up, Strawberry? What up, Will of Dreams? What up, your 3D? What's going on, everybody? Good to see all y'all. So that's the collab with Nike. These shirts are tough. I feel like people aren't talking about these shirts enough. This is probably the hardest thing. This is probably the hardest thing that I saw. I'm not gonna lie. This is tough. This is tough, man. I love the original Jolly Roger. It's so cool. This is tough, man. If I don't get shoes, I'm getting the shirt. The gray rubber bounces back. Yeah, man, that's cold. Okay, but the Gum Gum is the hardest. I'm not gonna lie. The Gumo Gumo no Mi is definitely the hardest shoe. Period. We should have white. I agree. White and like purple would have been the hardest. White, purple, and like a gold. Yeah, I agree. I'm okay with this though. This is a good alternative. But you're not wrong. That would be tough. Okay, so that is that's the collab for that one. Oh shoot, I missed all y'all's comments on Instagram. My bad, guys. I'm Instagram's on a different screen. I'm gonna read your comments now, but y'all really should come over to YouTube. I can see all of your comments over here on YouTube. Instagram's on a different screen. There's a link on the Instagram video, on the Instagram live, to click and it'll take you straight to YouTube. That's the best way. If you're gonna stay and watch the stream, that's what I recommend. But I'll read your comments either way. The One Piece is Real says it's a good flip too. LOL, I'd rather have them for me, but sneakerheads would put a ton, especially imported. That's true. I'd wear that to a wedding, bro. A word? Okay. Laboon stamp. Yeah. But yeah, come over to YouTube, guys. It's I'm not gonna really be able to see because the screen I'm doing all of the stuff on over here is where you guys are. Okay, let me pull up the other news we got this week as well before we get into the chapter. We got two freaking. Oh no. Hold on, let me check on that collab because Dean is saying we got a McDonald's and SpongeBob One Piece collab. I gotta see this. One Piece McDonald's collab. It is. Oh, there's a commercial for it? I guess we're watching the commercial for it, guys. Oh shoot. It really is. Hold on. If it lets me, hold on. Freak. You got sound? Yes, we do. Okay. All right. Let me turn the volume up. Okay. There's a whole commercial for it. All right. Let me share my screen real quick. Turn this music off. I did not see this. This is new. No freaking way we got
Haha! Dostępne w zestawach Happy Meal!
Yo. Oh, can I run it back one more time? I'm a huge SpongeBob fan. Oh, I gotta run it back. I'm a huge SpongeBob fan my entire childhood. This is insane. This is actually insane. I gotta run it back one more time. Sorry, guys. SpongeBob See Patrick? Wait, hold on. Bro. Yo. Patrick with three jellyfish net style, bro. And you got freaking Plankton as Usopp with the 10-ton hammer. Nah, this is different. This is different, bro. Jinbei for crap. Yo. Yo. Mr. Krabs is Jinbei? Nah, this is tough, bro. Yo, Sandy Cheeks is Nami? I mean, I never considered that, but that's perfect. That's actually Frankie. Yo. Yo. No, 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 no. Wait. They're cooking. They're cooking. They're cooking. They're cooking. They're cooking. And Brooke is the oh my god. Brooke is the freaking oh my god. How do I explain that? The fish. I can't remember what episode that was. If you're a real ball knower, if you remember that freaking episode, man, for Brooke. Sanji as Squidward. Oh my gosh. And Pearl is Robin? Wow. Wow. Larry as Frankie, man. And yes, Chopper is Gary. This is perfect. Patrick is Zoro. Yeah. Facts. Yes. Hey, Brick Click Snap, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Good to see you as always, man. Patrick is Zoro. Look how they massacred. No, this is perfect. Zoro is literally no. This is perfect. Zoro is the right hand man. This is perfect. This is actually 100% perfect. They might have massacred Sanji with this. Sanji is Squidward. That's not that's in the SpongeBob verse. That's a downscale for Sanji. If you know, you know, man. That's a downscale for Sanji. He has no Riz. If you've seen the episodes when Squidward had a girl who liked him, it didn't work out. It really didn't work out. Patrick is actually extremely strong. Like, if we're going to scale SpongeBob's verse in terms of strength, Patrick, he literally lives under a boulder. Don't forget that. He's lifting a boulder that other people, if you've seen like the episodes, they can't pick his house up. They can't lift the rock. And Patrick shows us that he can easily lift the boulder that other people can't. There's actually a lot of deep lore attached to these characters. This is actually crazy. Larry being Frankie is so perfect because of the episodes where SpongeBob is trying to be strong with the muscle arms. If you know, you know. If you know, you know, man.
The trash episode.
Yes, that's what it is.
It's the rubber.
Oh yeah, the freaking the oh the no, this one, the Brook is the dude from the
trash episode.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is crazy. SpongeBob outscales Luffy. Changed my mind. Honestly, SpongeBob was pulling stuff out of the Hagoromo before Luffy was. I'm not gonna lie. SpongeBob kind of has his own version of the Sangatnika fruit, and you might be cooking with that. This is a real ball knower conversation, by the way. If you're not a SpongeBob fan, then this is just not your area. You're not a real ball knower. But you see how they did my girl Nami with Sandy Cheeks? Because she does the karate. If you know, you know. That's perfect. Like cat burglar type thing. She's a squirrel, so she has the speed, you know, all ready to go with it. And Sandy has actually shown us some observation hockey in SpongeBob. You know, so I guess they're kind of implying that Nami, through the feats that Sandy has in SpongeBob, that means that she has observation hockey confirmed. Wow. I mean, I don't know how else it needs to be shown that Nami has hockey. You know, what else needs to be shown? I don't get it. But that's the collab for SpongeBob. That's dope. When does it come out? Hold on a second. Let me see. You know what's ironic though? this is underwater, and SpongeBob cannot swim, or Luffy can't swim. So it's actually ironic you're collabing with people that live underwater. Um, this is starting this month. It says it's rolling out across dozens of regions starting in August 2026. Is it out right now? Mrs. Puff is Big Mom, and the Flying Dutchman is Blackbeard. That's crazy. King Brook is a one-off character. Well, they had to go with someone who was dead, to be fair, or like perceived to be kind of dead, you know. So I kind of get why they did it. I kind of get why they went the way. Okay, all right, let's move on. So I can get to the chapter. We also have the updates for the 2 One Piece movies that are going to be dropping. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Hold on a second. Let me get this pulled up. Oh, dear Crunchyroll gods, do not give me an issue with playing this little snippet from your YouTube. Let's freaking go, man. Oh. Bad. Do you think this is where we canonize Michael Jackson? I think in 2029, Michael Jackson, maybe this is like where Django comes back and he's the final villain, because he's our version of Michael Jackson in our verse. So maybe Django comes back with like a broken fruit, and maybe at the he's the final villain. Maybe he's the man marked by flames. Maybe it's Django. Not Django. Django. Yeah. Django. Maybe he comes back. Who's bad? See? He gets it. Who's bad? It's Django. Remember the guy in Sear Village with the freaking... Come on, man. Y'all get it? He's our version of Michael Jackson. He is the man marked by flames. And I think Oda just confirmed it. You can't tell me I'm wrong. So the D in God gets destroyed and the bad keeps it. I'm not gonna lie, when Willa Dreams is starting to cook in the comments, I pay attention. But I don't know exactly. Hey, maybe, brother. Maybe. I already say, what's up, Rom? I don't know if I said what's up to you yet. If I didn't, I'm sorry. Well, Valdoni, what's up? Good to see you, my friend. Brother and daughter? Question mark? Maybe. Boy in a dream. Ooh. That's actually not bad. No pun intended, bro. No pun intended. But that's not bad. Well, it is bad technically because it's B-A-D. Whatever. It doesn't matter. You get it. You get it, man. It's the evil going Mary coming back because they left her. Now she's bad. That would be one heck of a plot twist. Brooke after a death. You know, 3D... You tell me that I be pushing that Nami agenda, but you're going to find a way to sneak in a Brook upscale somehow too. So when I do it for Nami, I don't want to hear anything, 3D. I don't want to hear anything because you do it too, man. Blackbeard's ambition against her. And you see, and Rom does it for Dragon too. Guys, we all do it. So when I upscale Nami, I don't want to hear, oh, here he goes again. I don't want to hear none of it, bro. Because you guys all have your own things too. Okay? So let's stop with the Nami over pushing agenda. 3D and Rompies just proved that you guys are just like me. It's just for different characters, man. And that's okay. And that's completely okay. My theory for bad will come after you read the chapter. All right. I'm ready to hear it. Brooke after her death got it. Hey, man. 3D, man. I'm going to let you have it, bro. All right. I think those are all of our updates for the week, if I'm not mistaken. Bink sent a drink. I like that too. Okay, I think those are all of our. Oh, if you haven't already, make sure that you answer the poll before we get into the chapter. What did you think about the chapter? What did you rate it? Actually, I'm about to check the poll right now. If you haven't answered it already, why not? The poll's there. So take a second to answer the poll. Let's see. So far, it says 40% of y'all are saying it was a 10. 30% say it was a 9, and 30% say that it was an 8. Okay. All right. Oh, someone just said it. Okay. It's still moving, so I'm going to let y'all finish. I'll check it again after I read the chapter. All right. I think we're done talking. Are you guys ready? Let's get into chapter 1191. Wow. Let's get into chapter 1191 and see what we are talking about tonight on this fateful Monday. Okay. Ooh, we get a color spread. Ooh, this is tough. Wait, hold on, bro. This might be my favorite color spread. Hold on. Wait a minute, bro. Oh my God. Soul never ages? Wait a minute, bro. Wait a minute. This might be the best color spread Oda has ever put pen to paper for. I ain't even looked deep into it yet. Oh my God. Look at the grooviness. Yo. Mind you, we just went and looked at all of the cover stories. We need to do a stream where we look at all the color spreads too. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This might be Oda's best work. This might be Oda's best freaking work. Holy freaking crap. My boy Zoro is dripped the F out with the yellow pants. Oh my goodness. I can't. Yo, I need time to look at this, bro. I need time to look at this. This is beautiful. Jinbei, Zoro, and Chopper with the green froze. Or well, Zoro doesn't have a fro, but they're all green. Frankie with the red fro. Oh my God. Yo, Sanji, bro, that doesn't match at all, bro. Good God. But I don't even care. Bro. That's crazy they gave you the most L drip on this page. But god dang it, I don't care, man. I do not freaking care. Blue fro, blue glasses, orange, and the polka dots. Again, anytime I see polka dots, I'm saying emu. I don't care. Sue me, bro. Sue me. But every time I see polka dots that look similar to emus, I'm saying it's emu. I'm saying that's connected to emu. Oda cannot draw polka dots without me saying that anymore. Are these the pants that Roger was wearing? I'm pretty sure that Roger was wearing pants like these in a recent chapter when he was standing next to the what was he standing? He was standing next to like a animal. I can't remember the animal, but I know the actual coloring for it, if I'm not mistaken, was green. It was pants similar to these. Let me know in the chat if I'm bugging. I know you guys remember that when Roger was looking all beefy. I don't think I'm tripping. Nami with the pink headphones. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. T-Rex. Okay, I'm not Thank you, Nika. I'm not bugging. Thank you. It's a similar pants. Okay. Is that telling us, is that our final confirmation that Sanji's on his way to Conquerors? He's dropping subtle hints. You got the emu top on and the Roger pants. Is this meaning we're Conqueror bound? I think this means we're Conqueror bound, man. I mean, it's already a confirmed thing happening, but I think he's just dropping more nuggets. Like, yo, here's like the breadcrumbs. Okay, so Nami is dropping the pose that Gunko was dropping. Similar, right? When Gunko was vibing out to New World, which is funny because we have a drawing too that Oda put out with Gunko and Nami. And, I feel like he just keeps trying to tell us that Gunko and Nami are similar for some reason. These two girls, Gunko and Nami, are similar. And the only similarity I keep freaking coming to is that they're both freaking princesses. That's it. And I feel like the drawing, which if you haven't seen it, I can drop it after the chapter. But anytime I see these two with each other or having any kind of interaction, it's just confirming for me more and more that Nami is a princess. Period. So we got Usopp. Man, look, they done did Usopp right, bro. They did Usopp right. Luffy is looking so tough. Man. All right, but hold on, chat. Is this just a yes or no? Just a yes or no. And we're about to get into chapter 2. Is this the best color spread that Oda has ever drawn? If it's a no, then fine. You don't even have to tell me which one it is. You can tell me which one is the best if you know. But if you don't know, cool. But I think this is the best one that Oda has ever drawn. And I've glanced through all of them. I need to go through and rank them as well. That stream is coming up soon. But just yes or no. Is this the best one he's ever drawn? Soul never ages, man. That means something too. Let's see. Let me read these comments before I get in the chapter. I know, I'm sorry. I keep delaying. Blackbeard attacks a Sin's dragon. Good God. Heard it could be Joy Boy as Sinbad. I like that. Red Fro is crazy. True. I got soul and I'm super bad. I love it. That's tough. Facts. Zoro is drinking. Luffy's hair is red. Ryuma. It is. Very interesting. Very interesting catch. Zoro on the lean now. He got Munyon. Chopper got that LSD. I mean, he probably do. He probably do, man. Afro piece. Afro One Piece. Facts. Luffy's red hair, all related to plant life. For green hair, Sanji's all blue. Okay. Blue and red. Red line / grand line. Red and blue. Ogres. Red and blue ogres. Dory Brogy. Big Mom. Kaido. Buggy. Shanks. Maybe Joy Boy and Davy. I like it. These are all facts. I like it a lot. Honestly, yes, I'm down for Sanji lore. Floral, so it's floral, so power love is tied to Supreme King anyways. Boom. I like that. Bone Daddy Soul is infectious. Nami is called or wearing a national. She's called a national treasure multiple times. True. But see, I gotta keep saying it just so people, can know. Just because some people don't believe me still. Now, Strawberry says yes, it's the best cover story. Bet. No, not really, but good. Okay, fair enough. It's good. Okay. Now this ain't beating the Rocks one. Rocks one was tough, but this is just different. I'm not gonna lie. Rocks Power is still number 2 though. Okay. Oh, so this is number 1 for you then. Got it. Okay. Mullet dreams where you, okay, yeah. You have been on the same bad thing, it's true. Ree, you ain't peeping. I'm not peeping. What? What I miss? What I miss? You gotta tell me what I missed, man. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. I know you'll tell me, obviously, when we get up to the chapter. Okay, guys. Chapter 1191. Let's get into it, man. Okay. So Luffy says, am I still alive? If I go out of this form, it's going to be bad news. It will be bad news. I agree. You should be dead. You're alive, though, but you should be dead. Hey, old man. Old man guy. He got my arm. That is Shanks' arm, sir. That is Shanks' arm. Let's just go ahead and call it what it is. That's now Shanks' arm. Sorry, it's only because you were defending me. Don't be stupid. I've lost my hope in you. I was fighting for Elbaf's sake. Ooh. Yo, Gabon, bro. I love it. I love it, man. I love it. This dude is not relenting at all. I guess we can't let things end this way, eh? Old man guy. Who is he? Who he is not something anyone ought to know. Yo, I was right. Hold on, I'm sorry. This is definitely above the elbow. Is above the elbow. This is yes. So the arm thing, this is just for me and Nika right now, guys. If you were here last week, you know. That's above the elbow. That arm thing is definitely in play. Until it's not, it is. Just saying. I'm just saying. I was for Bands and Nika, actually. Just saying. If I had to call him anything, it'd be God. And I'm sure when that's said, it'll just echo through the underworld. God. Odd. The underworld. Okay, so we have our animals that are getting knocked out. Wow, okay. What is this hockey? What is this? Crew of the King of the Pirates. I failed to foresee what would become of those mere children at God Valley. So yeah, okay. So Emu clearly has a lot of respect for Roger. Nika was right. Emu clearly has a lot of respect for Roger. I have to recant something that I agreed with last week. So Nika, you got it. Clearly. Because you're laying back now and you're just reminiscing and you're talking about that whole crew, man. Wow. It's insane. I should have eliminated all of it along with Rocks on that day years ago. Confirmation Rocks is dead? I don't know. I mean, I guess the Rocks believers that he's coming back. Guys, I think it's time to pack it up. Unless Emu just genuinely does not know that Rocks lived. Which I guess is possible, but Oda's going to have to get in his bag. Because now that he's wrote this line, he's going to have to get deep in his bag. Unless Rocks was like thrown into the ocean and grabbed by like Davy Jones or something. I don't know. You're going to have to explain it. on that day years ago. What's going on with his hand, though? A transformation? Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. So we have horns now. Oh, man. Oh, man. And then the armband came off? Is that what's happening? Or is it expanding? Oh, that's Emu's hockey. Okay, so that is what okay. Ooh. God, man. This is oh man, okay. Owl Library. Sun World. Rear entrance tunnel. Oh, I'm so glad all the books are fine then. Yes, Biblo saved them all. So here's the thing, Chopper. Is that Robin? We have a Robin sighting. Holy crap. I'm not allowed. I was starting to get nervous. I was starting to get freaking nervous, bro. I didn't want, oh God. Woo. Okay. And that's Chopper too. In the same panel. Yo. Okay. Okay. Oh, God. So they're here still. So here's the thing, Chopper. I was hoping you could talk to Biblo for us. It seems like he's trying to tell us something, but I can't tell what it is. Really? I just assumed Biblo was a silent owl. Who. Okay. Who? Who. Let me read these comments before I keep going. Cover story, the height of the chapter for me. Really? Cover story was dope, but Emu transforming, that's pretty tough. And I'm almost halfway through the chapter. I think I am halfway now. Emu transforming into something else was that's definitely up there for me. I've been thinking about the Joybook connection to mythical sailors like Sinbad, Jason, and Argonauts. Odious. Wow, I cannot read. Odysseus? Odysseus? I think that's the right. Or do you mean to say Odysseus? Is this what? Okay. Especially since he used the genie form. Also heard someone in Dax Sake talk about it on a stream. Also think Joy Boy might be Odin parallel, the eye patch pirate who saw the future. Okay, word. Will of Dreams, Badison. Slev says, read, let it go. Never. That arm is spoken for. And all I have is more ammunition because it's above the elbow. That's it. Just let me cook on my side theory. That's it. Just cooking on my little side theory. Promise y'all won't hear much about it. But just know, until that arm gets destroyed, I'm still cooking on it. Sinner guilt talked a lot about in Skypiea. Also, Sin is moon god in Mesopotamian or Samarican god pantheon. Holy moly. Will, you know a lot, man. You know a lot. Every time I see you typing, I just have to remind you that. Sinbad is Joy Boy is real if he's the eye patch pirate. I would love it, especially if it's the Johnny Depp character. But yes, all the look is there, and thus far, that's the only thing left out. Sinbad. Baddie sin if it doesn't hurt. If it doesn't hit, I'll be hurt. Word. Davy Jones Locker. I never thought Nami could be a princess. Daughter of his? Well, I don't know about Nami being Davy Jones's daughter. But Nami is definitely a princess. And her father could be very well on Elbaf right now. Again, until I see Summers look at Nami or Emu look at Nami, because none of them have crossed paths. None of them have made eye contact. All I need is a panel of Emu or Summers looking over at the orange-haired cat burglar that's on that island and them saying either nothing or saying something. Because what they say when Nami crosses their path is going to be very interesting. I'm telling you that right now. Very, very interesting. Robin, yeah, Robin's here. Yeah, shout out to Daxake. Yeah, facts. All right. Okay. And Gabon. Bro, that's dang near at the shoulder, bro. Like, that's dang near at the shoulder. I'm not gonna lie. Wow. Okay. Luffy fell back because of the hockey. Bro, this is just getting scary, man. So, Emu flew straight up. I guess that's what I'm looking at. Hockey is going insane. Goodness. An impressive feat to escape Honebami's wrath at the cost of only one arm. Holy, bro. Holy. Dog. This is different, bro. Horns in the front and out the top of your head. Flowing white hair. Wings. Definitely a Lunarian. I guess there's technically flames on it. Man. Oh, we saw the other. Wait. Time out. Back it up. I'm looking at the full face. We see the other eye. Wait, is that the first panel that was in? No, it was right here. Okay. Yo, I'm bugging. Sorry, I was just excited because the freaking Emu got an upgrade. I'm not even. Let me slow down. Like, why do I see your whole head? There's the other eye. Oh man. Wait, this is huge. Man. That's a tough character design, man. That's a tough character design. Now you've got your Hagoromo has like went to your wrist now. I'm not gonna lie, Foolie. I know you don't think Emu is the final villain. And I am okay with that. But brother, it's getting harder and harder for me to be on that timing. It's getting harder and harder for me to be on that timing. Seriously. This everything we saw was just Emu still playing around, bro. Now we got Hagoromos everywhere. Hey, you're stepping on my line. I couldn't just let you get off free after an attack like that. I'd give you a round of applause, but you know. Oh my God. Gabon, bro. There's so many quotes. There's so many quotes from Scopper, man. Oh my God, bro. Man just got his arm cut clean off. Stands up and says, I'd give you a round of applause, but you know, with his freaking arm on the ground behind him while he bleeds out. Mind you, he should be bleeding everywhere right now if Oda's going to be consistent. Because He has not put a tourniquet on. So, if we're going to be realistic, I don't know what Oda's going to do here. But this is an injury where if he doesn't get treated within the next... He's a human still, by the way. If he doesn't get treated or put a tourniquet on within the next 5 minutes max, coming from a medical professional, he is dead. And I'm be honest, I don't know how he's going to get away from Emu. Oh, he tied his arm in the last page. I need to see how he did. I guess you could with your teeth. Hockey knot. Oh, God, stop. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, I guess he kind of did. Oh, he uses teeth. Man, he's different, bro. He's different. You're right. He did tie it. He put a tourniquet on, yeah. So good. Oh my, he's so freaking tough, bro. Bro is so goddamn tough. He's so tough. He's still bleeding everywhere. But he put a tourniquet on. Okay. All right. That changes everything. Okay. I did not beat. I apologize. Thank you. I give you a round of applause, but you know, there will be nothing left of thee after the next. Is that him? But he looks so different. Take your people and get off Elbaf now, Straw Hat. Ooh, this was not what I expected to happen. This was definitely not what I expected to happen. So, are the Strahds just gonna escape? No way, right? No way. There's no way Gabon can hold off Emu. That would be a massive Emu in Holy Knight downscale. And no way two arcs in a row we're gonna escape, right? We just did it in Egghead. There's no way we run that back. Granted, this would be a totally different one, but I don't believe it. There's no way we run it back. Sumerian, sorry on the phone with spell check that messes up things. All right. Oh, you're good, bro. All good, man. Emu, Shoryuken, Street Fighter Dragon, uppercut. Emu's got gears too. It seems that way. It definitely seems that way. Shoot. We done seen plenty of freaking transformations. 4-horn Big Moo. Yeah. 3 skulls. Hey, man. Blackbeard, man. But, again, man, I don't know fully. Forms/gears. I'd give you the finger, but I already gave you 5. Word. I think he was, yeah, he did. You're right. Not bad. Tourniquet, facts. Zeph is tougher. He ate his leg. That's true. No. That's true. I'll give you that. No, I'll give you that. Because you have to eat your own leg. Like, you have to cut your own leg off. You know, you're not going to be able to cut it off with just a clean cut. You know, you're going to have to, like, saw it. At least Gabon's cut clean off. So it was just easier to just get removed. But Zeph's leg, he had to either beat it with a rock or just slice it. Either way, it's definitely more painful. For sure. You're right. I don't disagree with that take. I can't do that. You're a dead man walking here. You're useless. That's crazy. to say to the man who just saved your life. See, it's moments like these, by the way, where Luffy slightly bugs me. And I love Luffy, by the way. I love Luffy top to bottom, you know? But it is moments like these where clearly that speech didn't hit last chapter. It didn't hit. It didn't hit. And you guys might not even like that take because it might, I get it. He's probably saying, hey, I need to save you because, you know, you're about to die. Da, 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 da. But I don't know, man. I just feel like his reaction and response and just the way he's acting currently, it just screams that whole lecture he got and everything that's happened to Gabon for his sake. I just feel like it might have fallen on deaf ears, man. I don't think it hit. And that's what concerns me about Luffy. Like, you should be like positively responding to these moments. And I just feel like I don't get what I would expect. Or, okay, I do get what I expect actually, because that's just Luffy. But I don't know, I just want something different. This whole response and this whole back and forth with Gabon right now just feels, I don't know if I like it. From Luffy, at least. Honebami, you can't do it. Run. Old man guy. Uh-oh. Yo. Oh my God. Hajrudin. I believed. Gungnir. I said it at the beginning of the stream. Hajrudin is Gungnering the god. Yo. I'm glad I held on to my Hajrudin stocks, man. Oh God. I'm not gonna lie, it was tough. It was so tough these last couple of weeks. Holding on to my Hajrudin stocks. I held on to them. Even though I didn't know which way the market was gonna go. Hajrudin, you stepped in and have now Gungnir'd Emu. This is impressive for so many reasons. Because it can't even be said that, oh, Emu was caught off guard because they were mid-attack. Because we've seen this entire fight with Emu versus a ton of people. Emu doesn't even have to look at you to hit you. Emu's been literally being outnumbered in basically every fight that they fought since they got to Elbaf. So people have tried to catch Emu off guard, didn't work. Case in point, Luffy just tried it with the genie transformation. Didn't work. So the fact that Hajrudin, this massive giant, by the way, this guy's huge, was able to get this off. Clearly, look at the question mark and exclamation mark. Clearly shocked Emu. This is a massive Hajrudin upscale. Mind you, after he had just got injured, by the way. This might be the hardest attack that Emu's gotten hit with. Like, if we're just scaling, like, single attack power, it should be. Man, look at the freaking blacked out eyes. Oh, man. So, an Omen Blast hits, okay. Bulge. Stomp. What's happening? I'm freaking nervous. Good Lord, I'm freaking nervous. Oh, he landed it. It wasn't stopped. It wasn't stopped. Hajrudin. He needed this moment so bad, bro. I'm not gonna lie. He needed this moment. Hajrudin with the freaking Gungnir. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. By the way, probably in the same spot that Loki knocked Emu into, but Emu didn't block this one or absorb it, I guess, which is what happened last time. Holy moly. Does that make everything more interesting? Because now Hasrudin was able to do something that Loki could not, which is basically use their strongest attack and injure Emu. I guess we'll see. Maybe I'm speaking too soon because I don't know exactly what's going to happen or become of Emu. But not Emu clean into the Atom Tree, man. Wow. Oh no, Emu is injured. Same crater type thing. Emu is definitely injured. Cough. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But you can see as they're flying back, the Omen Blast are coming. And obviously hits Hasrudin. Makes an explosion. That's going to be a cool thing when it gets animated. Okay. Oh, he blocked it with his shield. Yo, Hasrudin. Yo, can my Hasrudin fans stand up real quick? Are any of y'all out there Hasrudin fans? Because I'm not gonna lie, if you're a Hasrudin fan, you're eating right now. You'll never get me with that one again. Mr. Ya. Which, by the way, that's a tough panel, by the way. That's a tough freaking panel. Mr. Ya. How can this be? He took off your arm? Thanks for the help, Hasrudin. But he's immortal. There's no way to win. Help Straw Hat Luffy escape. Are we really escaping, man? Good God. Sheila! Member for 5 months. That's almost half a year, man. Hello, everyone. Long time no see. Hope you're enjoying the chapter. And that I am. That I am. This has actually been a great chapter. It's been a great chapter so far, man. I actually really enjoy this. I really do. Also, if you guys haven't voted on the poll, if it's still up. Yeah, it is still up. Make sure you guys drop what you think the chapter is in the rating. Hold on. Chopper got some drugs and bandages for him. We'll see. That's Shank's new arm right there. Hashtag 2-arm man. That's why you're my guy, bro. Bree, that's all it sounds like. Yeah, I know. I know you were. I agree with you because I need to see the speech and Luffy, they're not connecting. It's something's a disconnect. If Gabon doesn't get the arm back, he needs to go full axe hand Morgan or both hands. Though Law or Leo could fix him. I think he dies. I'm gonna be honest. I think Colin will be an orphan by the end of this arc. And if we're escaping right now, if this is truly the plan, then his parents will stay back to save him. Guaranteed. 100%. Yep. Jordan, he does. That he does. I told y'all, hashtag Big Drew. Wow. Big Drew. Okay. While we're watching Whole Cake Island and reading this chapter, I'm reminded why Sanji is my least favorite Straw Hat. Man. Sanji downscales out of this chapter? What? Yo. Hold on, I guess you're probably going to tell me. Hold on. I've been holding on to my fleet stock since day one. Okay, word. Word. Shielded that like Captain America. That he did. The fleet would have saved Zeph against Big Mom, for real. You're right. You're right. You know, again, you're right. There's little tiny nuances, but I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with you. But you know, Sanji's like, he doesn't want to inconvenience anybody because of how he grew up. So we would be rerouting the entire plan of, you know, getting the One Piece to go back to the East Blue. So it's like, you know? Slav, didn't I say upscale? You did. See, I didn't know if that was just a comment or if that was coming in the chapter. But this is a Hajrudin upscale for sure. Strawberry says yes. I'm not sure what you're saying yes to, but I probably agree with you. You're probably saying yes to one of those other comments. I'm not sure though. Narrator at the end of Just Rosa told us that the Grand Fleet members will grow in power. I guess this is Hajrudin's new power. Congrats, Haji. It would appear so, man. It would appear so. Like, comment, and subscribe, people. Oh, yeah, facts. If you haven't hit that like button, please do. Likes are way more important now on YouTube because they changed the algorithm. So I would really, really appreciate it if you did that for me. My thing is, how is Luffy standing Gear 5? That's a good question. That's a good question. That's a great question. All right, let me keep reading because I know I'm pushing deeper into the time. Need to finish this up. Straw Hat. Hey, stay out of this. I'm not running away. Listen to me, boy. What can you do with those injuries? I'm healing up my wounds right now. What nonsense are you talking? I made sure to fight on a full stomach. Don't worry. I can do this. It's not real logic. You can't keep fighting. It's clear. Oh, bombs. Wait, what's happening? All right, let me zoom in. What am I looking at? So that's just Rudin's hand. Oh, okay, he's picking them up. Well, why is Luffy fat again? He wasn't fat before. Is he like absorbing the food? Why did he get fat to absorb food that he already ate, though? Okay. He's not Gum Gum Balloon. I guess he could have been, but that's really tiny, though. I don't understand. Why did he get fat to absorb the food that he already ate? Didn't he already absorb it to be able to fight in the first place? He stored it with his imagination. Oh, we're in that type of timing. Oh, okay. Yeah, one. Okay. All right. I see where Oda's going. I see what we're doing here. Hajrudin. Okay, so Hajrudin turns around and takes the bombs to the back. Wow. Here he comes. Pull back up so we can come up with a plan, Hajrudin. Remember, Mr. Ya, Elbaf will never give in. Our warriors are always prepared to die in glorious battle. Don't be stupid. You will die. But if I die, there's still Loki. Ooh. That's right, brother. Yo, are we getting a Loki and Hajrudin team up? Oh. There's so many quotes in this chapter, by the way. Holy moly. Loki, square up. Even Emu was like, yo, what? Dude, Emu's faces this chapter are so funny, man. And look, I'm all better too. What's wrong with these guys? Gum. Oh my God, we're about to get a triple attack. Good night. We're about to get a triple attack. Oh, holy crap. Triple General Gokoku Sovereignty. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. If Emu blocks this, and if Emu is unfazed by this attack, I'm gonna need them to pack it up and leave. I'm gonna need them to pack. Oh, this is the last page. This last panel. Oh man. If Emu is unfazed by this attack, pack your suitcases and get the F off this island. Period. Freaking period, bro. Wow. This was tough, man. This was a great chapter. This was a great chapter. A triple attack from Loki, Hajrudin, and Luffy. Wow. Not on my bingo card. Not on my bingo card, man. But what was Luffy's attack, though? I see the Gokuku Sovereignty. But it's... Oh, is he doing Gatling? I didn't type it in here. It's kind of weird. Okay. All right, peeps. Whenever y'all are ready, feel free to come up. I'm going to read some of these comments. Sanji didn't trust Luffy and his power. Sorry, excuse me. Sanji didn't trust Luffy and his power that Mihawk saw in Marineford. Okay. Fair enough. Hajrudin is like 81. He may be older than Gabon. Calling him boy. Facts. Sanji was threatened to be handed a bloody bag, possibly with Zeph's severed head, or a Straw Hat member's head. He had no choice but to sacrifice himself. True. That's why I was saying there's like little nuances to it. Because again, like going all the way back to the East Blue, it just wouldn't work. It just wouldn't work. He throws the matches. Yeah, I'm not even mad at it. It's just, if that's where we're going now, then Luffy is honestly just broken. So he just loses fights for fun at this point. Because he can literally do anything. Now that I've seen that. Honestly, he doesn't even have to eat food. He could just make himself full. So he just eats for the heck of it. Why even consume food? Life return? Wait, hold on. What is that? You gotta explain what that comment is in regard to. And he believed in that more than his captain. Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong, man. You're not wrong. It's just, there's so many nuances. That's the only thing. It's Gear 5. Y'all keep underestimating this Tune 4 stuff. Yeah, I guess I am. But I get it now. I get it. He remembered the feeling of eating food and made himself bloated and energized himself using imagination. Ugh. Okay. I mean, I know that's the actual answer. It's just, if you're able to do that then what can you not do? Why do you lose any fights at all? Because you're broken. You can literally do anything. What can Luffy do to protect Zeph? Go back to the East Blue? Be serious. He had 5,600 men that would fight to the death for him, though. And the only real threat was Lin Lin, who was on Whole Cake Island. Not 100%. Because, Big Mom as a whole, she's a whole Yonko. So she could send anybody in her Grand Fleet to go take care of Zeph. Zeph would be easy pickings for any of her like commanders for sure. No doubt about that. Probably even lower than that, if I'm be honest. Yeah. Half upscale for the half giant. Oh my god, bro. Zah, bro, you're funny, man. Still, great story, but F Sanji for putting his feet on my captain. And that's kind of my take too. Not F Sanji though. Not that far. But the feet on the captain part definitely has always kind of bugged me a little bit. But I understand the nuance behind it. So I don't really give it too much flack. Nigga, what up?
What's up, man?
Chilling. Let's see.
Luffy's attack was this attack. It's an improvised group attack.
Okay,
Luffy looks up to the giants and all that. So Luffy's living the dream right now. So he gets to finally be a part of this, but he's doing it with Loki and Hojuden. So it's a group attack. It's the same attack that Gerd, Road, and Goldenberg did. The triple general,
yes.
Ikoku sovereignty.
Okay, word.
Yeah. And there's people are saying there's not okay. So go to the panel of Hadruden with the group attack, the final attack. And shout out to Hadruden for that speech. That was lovely.
Oh yes. It was.
So there's black lightning on this panel. There's about one, two, three. I say about four. So this whole attack period has that whole energy towards it. If you get what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Camera might be kind of fuzzy.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
But yeah, that's way better.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah.
So you think we have a new conqueror to add to the list?
Oh, yeah, I've been saying this for a while. Listen, go back to a couple of streams. You'll see I was the one advocating for Big Drew. I was the one talking while Zod and Benz were laughing it up. You know what I'm saying? So
to be fair, I was neutral. I had no take on it.
Slev was with me. She wasn't saying it, but she was making her signs, her little keynotes. So she was rocking. You feel me? She know the big. You can't sleep on her Druden. They're brothers, bro. Like you just can't.
I'm neutral on it. I have no real take or stake in it. But I just love seeing Druden get his moment. That's it.
Word.
Never sleep on Harold's sons.
Facts, man. Facts. Harold is literally like the best father in One Piece. And I know Kuma, I get it. Just let me have it. Let me have it, okay? Because I know we always say Kuma. Just let me have it. I get it, Nika. I get it. You don't like to take.
I didn't say anything.
I get it, man.
Yeah, you good. You good. You Gucci.
Oh man. Okay. Life return is like Luffy forces his body to digest food like Kumadori in Innie's lobby.
Remember I explained to you before on Discord. Luffy just has Luffy, Sanji, and all these guys. They just have, even Zoro, that Nietzsche Gorilla, Gorilla 1, Gorilla 2, when they do their thing, it's the same vibe. It's all of that's the life return. They all using CP9 techniques.
Word.
Luffy got faster because he met these guys. Think about that. You know what
Yes,
I'm
that's true. That's true. That's true.
saying?
Bands, what's up?
Hey,
It's
Vance.
good. It's good. Yo, cool question. Um, Dan, do I want to say it on stream? Would you be cool with doing it? Because obviously we're not gonna have too much time because it's gonna take forever. Next week, you want to do the top 30 most popular
Oh, on
characters
Monday?
because it finished.
Okay, well, let's do it.
I bet, yeah. Because we gotta react to Cracker, man. That's all I gotta say.
See, don't sleep on the brothers. Once again, once again.
Word. Yeah, we could do that. Oh man.
Just
Let me
saying.
see. Chapters 10 out of 10. Luffy gets on my nerves though. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about Luffy. Mr. Monkey. I'm gonna talk about him. God forgives I don't. Man, he really doesn't like Sanji. I could dig it though. I could dig it.
I know like 5 people who don't like Sanji, man, and they avid listeners of here. Just saying, real Sanji haters.
Okay.
Poor Sanji.
I'm a part-time hater on certain people.
Uh-huh.
Part-time haters.
I know what you're a full-time hater of, but I'm gonna let it go.
There's like 3 people I'm a full-time hater of. I don't
No,
know
it's a
which
group
one.
of people. It's a group of people. It's not just one person.
Oh, CP9.
No. A little
Oh,
higher
okay,
up.
okay.
A little higher up the ladder.
See how you trying to play all oblivious?
Yeah,
You know what he
yeah.
talking about. You know what's
yeah,
going on
yeah.
here. Look at this guy, man. Come
You
on.
beat,
He
bro.
talking about the non-pirate side.
You talking
Okay,
about
I
the
got you.
Addies, bro. Stop playing with them, bro. Yo, stop
Oh,
playing. Yo, stop playing with my boys, bro.
Uh,
Mainly talking about Fuji. Stop playing with this. Listen, until proven otherwise, you gotta chill, bro.
yeah,
You
that's
gotta
fair.
chill, bro.
hey,
A little bit.
You gotta chill.
hey, man. In the pirate story, if you guys like admirals, that's cool. I'm gonna stick with my pirates.
All right.
Pirates
I
only.
mean, the point is you're supposed to stick with pirates. You can't say things like that to try and win an argument. Everybody loves the pirates, bro.
No,
Hey,
just
come on.
saying, I don't like the admirals, man.
That is
They
not an
hops.
excuse. That's not
They
an excuse for
hops.
how
They
you
weak.
talk about them. That's not
They
an see.
weak.
That's not an
Yeah, they
excuse.
weak.
It's not an excuse
They
I
at
don't think
all.
the
just
admirals are weak,
Talk
Vance.
about it, Slav. Talk
I
about it.
think you grasping at straws there, my
all
guy.
right.
He looking for a straw hat. Somebody give him one, man. Come on.
There you
All
go.
right.
Endorse the boy, man. Endorse him. Come on.
It's
All
crazy.
right.
God, chill, cause Akainu is that nigga. Like,
Yeah, he
Yeah.
talking crazy. He talk crazy like he don't know the top AP meteor grabbing out the sky. Like, he be talking all wild. Like, Supreme
excellent.
grade.
All
Wow,
right.
bro.
Papa Zuko.
Luffy be dead if Kizaru was really on his job. Just remember that.
True.
Hey,
Facts.
that's fine.
Factuals.
We'll
Not
see.
that's
Final.
fine. That's not
We'll see.
fine.
We'll,
It's
we'll see.
facts.
We'll see.
He,
Final
he said
war.
he's trying to write off facts just to say little. Nah, that's
We'll see.
facts. It's
Final
not
war. We'll
fine.
see. We'll
It's
see. Final
facts.
war. How big these admirals are.
Foolie.
You
What
think
up,
you think
Foolie?
the admiral's gonna really be a problem during the war?
War, yeah,
No.
I'm about to say, yeah, they're not
No.
even priority, bro. Why would you say that?
Gonna be a
Yeah,
problem.
because that's my point. They're not priority. They just
You
go
get
ahead.
worse as you
If
go. You get worse
anything,
as
Go
you
ahead.
go on, bro.
Uh, all
Yo,
right.
I'm not gonna.
kind of go handle Ivanka. Go, go.
All right. Sheila says, "Do you guys think that triple attack will put Emu down? I feel like it won't do anything."
Hell no.
No,
Nope.
Hell
but
no.
it might cause Emu to have to dip.
At this point, I
They
think we're
might
gonna
fight a
do
little bit more,
another
and then I think
escape, man.
he gonna dip.
I can agree more with that. I don't think this is gonna make Emu dead. Emu just gonna get back up more pissed off.
Oh no!
I think we're
Emu
running
got his
away.
whole Emu got his whole gear thing going on.
It's the what?
I really
Run it,
don't think he's running, but hey.
run it back a little bit, Reed. It's the third what? What they called it?
Third triple general
Triple
Goku.
General Gokoku
Goku
sovereignty.
sovereignty, man.
Yeah.
Big sovereignties.
You don't think that's gonna bend Emu a little bit? Just a little.
No, that's gonna hurt. I think Emu gonna get hurt. Emu gonna get back up though. It's not if Emu's supposed to be final villain material, at least in even in that conversation, Emu has to get back up on this.
Yeah,
I don't.
they
I
gotta
don't
get
think this. I don't think this is stronger than what Emu got at God Valley. It shouldn't be. That was 6 people. So Emu should logically, if Loda's gonna stay consistent, Emu should just stand right back up.
But that wasn't emu real body though. That's the
I
only
was gonna
thing.
say like
Yeah, that's a little different. But
I was
I see what
gonna
you're
say with
trying to
Emu
say. I
and
still think emu gonna get back up regardless. But I don't think that has something to do with this here because that's not emu real
Mm,
body. Emu
I
was
get
using a
it.
conduit.
I get it. I just don't. I just don't.
I
Cause this,
think it gets
like,
blocked.
correct me if I'm wrong. Gungnir should have been Hasruden's strongest attack.
Yeah, to date. Yep.
So technically, this is like a weaker attack than what he just used.
No, because it's more than just him attacking.
Well, no, no, I'm saying no, no, I get that obviously, but I'm saying from Hasruden himself, his piece of this triple attack is weaker than Gungnir.
Maybe technically. I'm not really sure how to scale him with the axe yet. This is all kind of new because he was using his hands when I saw him fight for Andrek Rosa. So I don't know. I don't even know. I would say it's weaker because that is his strongest attack. So
Right. That's why I'm saying, like, okay, obviously, like, Loki is attacking too. Clearly, Luffy. Um, but I mean, at the same time, I saw Summers live through a combined attack from Loki and Luffy.
he
So
was gonna be fine off this, bro. I'm telling you. I'm not.
yeah, that's what I'm
He
saying.
was gonna be fine off this, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
He
think it
was
gets
getting right
blocked.
back. Yeah, but block, get back up, something. But regardless, this doesn't make Emu. I don't think Emu calls it quits off of this. No way. If Emu do that, Emu pussy. This was all for nothing.
Damn, pussy. That's crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
mm-mm.
In this
So they gang
powerful
up on you.
weapon.
Now you ready to go? Hey, it's wild. Just you already in
So
gear 4 ish looking to vibes right now. Just go crazy. You got Magnet Transform for what? Like, what are you doing?
Anybody got any questions about Emu's latest transformation?
I do. Why does it seem like Emu got gear 4 ish abilities? Like he just upped the gear. His arms is covered in hockey the same way Luffy's would be. It's the
Okay,
same thing.
right. What about that mark that transferred from his cape and now is on his arm? Why does he have that mark there?
That's a good point. I always thought the cape was kind of like Omen. If you
Run it
um you okay, so no,
right
I'm
there, right?
safe. Yeah,
Why does he have? Isn't that the covenant
yeah,
situation? So
yeah.
why is it there?
I think the cape was Omen. I'm telling you, I really think the cape was just made from his Omen. It's like Ichigo when he wears his Bankai. That's why his Bankai isn't some big extravagant joint. Ichigo kind of like he just puts on the thing and then he's faster and all types of other shit. I think it's kind of relatable to this. Like the cape is gone now. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right?
on him. Like even when he did the flames, now it seems like he's coated his body in Omen. That's really the same way Luffy would use Aki. He's using Omen. Exactly what I've been talking about. I
Okay.
think that's what's going on here. He's really look. He got big. The same thing as Luffy. Luffy goes into gear 4. He gets bigger. Hockey coats his arms, and he's doing the same thing right now. Literally, just he has more mastery and control over his Omen than Luffy and his Hockey.
yeah.
Literally, this is what he's doing. This
I'm
looks
just not buying
crazy.
it. Like I don't like that it's on his arm. Like it's just like everybody else that he made a covenant with.
You know, okay, I get that. Okay, so you're gonna get at what I'm trying to get at. What's most interesting here is why are we still seeing the same mark and not the third seal? This is still the second seal, the Dex Covenant. This isn't the Abyss Covenant.
Thank you.
Where you're Emu, so where is the Abyss Covenant?
Thank
I get
you.
what you're getting at. I get what you're
Thank-
getting at.
yes.
I'm with you there. I don't know why we're not seeing it. I actually don't have an answer for that.
So
Mm,
could it be two separate entities? Could it be Mu and Emu? Like and Emu made a covenant with Mu? You know what I'm saying? That's like I don't know. It's just a lot going on. When I saw this transformation, I'm just like, it's not it's giving big bad boss, yeah, but it's not giving like
It's not Big Bad Boss yet. That's the thing. Because just like
okay,
Luffy in Gear 4, and there's more to it, and then you find out there's a Gear 5. if you look at the mural, you see that monster on the left that
Right.
got his hand reaching like that, holding the sun.
Mm-hmm.
This looks like a miniature version to that. One more transformation up, we right there. That's what this looks like. This looks like all Emu got to do is coat his body a full omen body coating, grow a little bigger, hold the mother flames, and we got our creature. That's in the mirror right there. That's what this looks like. This is on some Frieza, almost a final form type vibes. Like this is one of those type of things. Like he's just building up to me. Because this looks when I saw this, I instantly was like, "Yo, is this the mural?" His face is just not the same yet, and he only has 4 horns. He has 4 horns instead of 2 now. So the final transformation, he might have the 6 horns because we saw the other one had the big monster in the mural. He has the
Yeah.
horns, and then he has more horns on his back. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's yeah. It's about to be crazy, man. This is the results from the poll. 36% of people said it was a 10, and 36% of people said it was an 8. 29% of people said it was a 9. Okay. Well, let's see what you guys think, man. Slev, you can go first. What's your thoughts on the chapter? What do you rate it?
It's crazy. I was the one who said I was one of the ones who voted an 8 out of 10.
Oh, no. No, Slev.
So 8 out of 10.
I did too, but I was LARPing.
Okay.
Nah, Nika, you gotta keep it a stack next time, yo. Well, I voted 8 out of 10. It was great. It was a great chapter. Don't get me wrong, but y'all gonna hate me for this. Y'all will. I ain't really need another emu like power up. I ain't need that. But it is what it is. We got it. And the Chopper and Bilbo, like, I really wanted like some more information regarding that, but hopefully we get some next chapter. But regarding the whole entire chapter, yes, we got some broski love finally. You know, we got some acknowledgement between Hadruden and Loki and some brotherly fighting together. So I appreciated that. I appreciated, you know, them, I guess, somewhat acknowledging each other and respecting each other through this adversity. That was really interesting. And I miss your situation, what you said about Luffy and the CP9 and all of that you had to say about him, like, healing himself. I thought because he does this so many times. I mean, I think he did it in Dressrosa, I think. But I thought it was something with his devil fruit, that is imagination. Like he imagines himself, you know, healing, you know, like food is healing, food is good. You know, when you eat food, it makes you happy, it heals you, it you know, you dance when you eating good food, you know what I'm saying?
You get it. You're getting it. Yes.
So I thought that's what
that's exactly what it is.
That's what he's, you know, I'm like, this boy is crazy. Like, it's like he's accessing certain parts of his devil fruit and he don't even know it to a point. I don't know, but I thought that was...
I just wanted to say, remember in Whole Cake Island, he drank milk with Brooke and grew his tooth back.
Right.
That's all I was saying.
And he thought, like, that's what he thought. Like, when you think something, like, your brain is a powerful thing. So, but what else? Gabon, like, it also struck me like a little bit off. What Luffy is doing is not normal, because Gabon is like, yo, what's going on with this guy? Like, he was, this is off. Like, you was just out for the count and now you good. Like, so what Luffy is doing is not normal. I really do think it has something to do with his devil fruit. But in all, great chapter. Very happy to see Robin again too, you know, like some conversation a little bit with Robin too. So yes, great chapter, but still 8 out of 10.
Word. I'm excited you said Nami, but you recanted it.
Yeah, nah. Sorry.
That's all right. I was like, wait, I missed Nami? I mean, she was in the cover story doing her thing.
Yeah, she was looking fly with the headphones.
Yeah. Bands, man. I'm ready, bro.
I give it a 9.5 out of 10.
Okay.
The reason why is because it's been tickling my brain. In regards to Emu, Um, I don't want to say too much because I don't want to go too much on a tangent. But basically, I give it that just due to simply the transformation, the biblical conversation I found was interesting, and then probably I would say the most interesting thing, I don't want to elaborate too much on it, was just the simple fact that he had a transformation, and that just leads me to believe that the silhouette still hasn't been revealed, and that the second and third form that we have seen is outside of what the silhouette is from the Holy Castle. So I believe those are all three separate. And then I would say it's probably, I'm not gonna lie to you, it might be like his silhouette form might have just one horn, or it might be just like zero horns, and then it goes from 2 to 4 to 6. So I was thinking alongside that because Miro has 6 horns. So I think that's got to be the final form. And that's why he's so gigantic. And it's probably, I don't want to make a guess too much because I feel like we still need more context. But if I were to be a guessing man, that in the mural, when we see him with, like, when we see him in that final form, I would have to say that he either becomes his own version of a dragon, or he probably becomes like some super gigantic deity. But I'm leaning more towards that he is a dragon at the end. Like his final form is a dragon.
Okay. Can dig it.
Would you say he'd be a celestial dragon?
Hmm.
If you want to go pun intended, sure, yeah. But I definitely think it has to be the. I think I'm starting to think now that Emu probably has a dragon form, and that led to dragons being on Punk Hazard.
I like where you're going with this. This just makes the theory way more plausible. So
Yeah.
yeah. The check out the theory, guys, if you haven't seen it like 1,000 times already. But yeah, yeah, dragons, they're coming. They're coming, bro.
Interesting. Fully, you gotta get another set of horns, bro. Emu's outscaling you.
Facts.
Yeah, I do. I do get it.
Facts, I can repeat that.
But I gave this chapter like I gave this chapter a 9. The thing that caught me the most or interested me the most in all was the first thing was the whole Biblo and whatnot conversation. Come just like none of the giants, still we know the whole thing. We've already gone over like none of the giants really know Biblo's origin. They don't know how old Biblo is and whatnot. So seeing like the whole I was expecting us to get it so soon. I thought it was something we would got like at the end of the conflict or whatnot, like when we're relaxing or whatever type. So like to get it now, it was nice to see like it must tie into something important or like tie into something that we're doing right now for us to get
Right.
it right now. So I'm intrigued by that. And then the other thing was the big thing for me was really Emu's transformation. I am a person who loves like looking at different forms of art and whatnot, and like especially looking at like Oda loves to play his like religious back when he wants to, and like seeing Emu look like like a depicted like a religious angel and whatnot, like the multiple eyes, the wings and
Yeah.
whatnot. He looks like an angel that we will see depicted in the Bible and whatnot. And the fact that like it makes me think that like Emu is like to tie like okay. Here's my big thing. It makes me think of like the thing that Nick has always brought up about Emu being a playing card for someone else, right? And especially with like Seth bring up that mark that's on his arm, it makes me think that Emu is a playing card for someone else in a sense because it's just like though he feels like he is a fallen angel and going off with how like Nika has brought up like if hate to use the Gurren Lagann reference, but like the Gurren Lagann reference of like him being like that, he could be like in a sense. I don't know how Oda's going to do that interpretation and whatnot, but it's always I find it very interesting, especially with the mother flame, the first flame that we've been given and whatnot as humans from the gods and whatnot. Like it's all like connecting in weird, unique ways and whatnot, and I find it very interesting, and I want to know like what is their connection, and then like it just makes me think a lot more, especially with, like this new transformation and whatnot. It makes me think of like Emu's role more in the grand scheme of things, especially with him saying that he's God. I don't think he's God. I think Emu is an angel. They keep saying that he's God. I don't think he is a God. This is with his interpretation looking very angel-esque.
Why have I never like put that together? I know I'm late. Sorry, I know Nika Band's Spice Lab. Y'all are all
He'll be like a fallen angel.
Yeah,
But
I think he is.
Lucifer.
I think he is Lucifer.
Lucifer.
I think he's Lucifer, especially with
Lucifer. The music thing. That's why the music is big because he pulls up music. Music. Lucifer was the choir director in heaven. Then he fell from heaven and became the fallen angel. And we
it's
get the whole thing with Emu. He looks like and the word you were looking for fully originally is blasphemy. That's what Emu looked like. Emu looked like the bastard thing, the thing that looked like the devil, the way they depict the devil in other like folklore and stuff like that. Like, and the more he transforms, the more devilish he's looking. Like,
Yeah.
legit.
yeah.
Like, it's
I never
ridiculous.
put the like seraphim angels in the Bible. Like
Mhm.
Yeah,
I've been reading One Piece, but I feel like I've been reading it with my eyes closed. But
I've been trying to keep y'all eyes open, man. I've been
I'm trying to
we
open
have
mine too.
fully been like, when it comes to this, like the weird. Ever
Yeah.
since Oda been getting on this like final saga thing, it's becoming more like you got to pick a side, angel or demon type vibe. Like it's getting biblical, political. It's getting even more fictional. You know what I mean? Realistical. Everything with a code behind it. That's what it's being. Like, it's getting more of that, bro. It's bad.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just the
It's it's
seraphim
it's
angels
an
are literally like
odyssey.
they're covered in eye walls.
Mm-hmm.
Like and the emu has all these eyes around him. I never again. I'm sorry, Vanika bands. I know y'all are disappointed in me, and hey, I'm sorry.
How did
This is
you how
something I
did you
should
not
have.
notice the whole time when we kept on saying that it seems like somebody's controlling him?
No,
Because like the
that
concept of Mu and Emu, like the devil needs someone to control. They don't have
the
dominion.
the angel part is not something that I'm just peeping. It's just literally the seraphim angels, like a seraphim
Yeah,
angel, the way that it's described in the Bible, with like all the eyeballs and all that stuff. I'm just putting it together like, duh. Like
Yeah.
Emu has some connection to this. With us saying seraphim this whole time, I just never connected that race obviously is. Look, I'm just sorry, guys. You know what? I see your disappointment on your faces. Just allow me to suck. That's all.
nah,
Don't look
nah.
so
You good.
disappointed at me.
You good, bro.
Golly.
I'm a
Sorry.
super I listen, I'm a super nerd specifically and only about this. So it's like it's that I understand I overanalyze. I'm disappointed in you about the cover spread. Luffy's hair is red and you said nothing about it. You just glossed over that. Like,
I
his hair is
apologize.
red, bro. That's crazy. His hair was red in Egghead. His hair was red. Like
It's
Oda's
true.
doing something there. Even Chopper, all this forest god stuff, and Chopper has green hair. Then
True.
Jinbei, water helps grow the forest. He's green hair. Zoro's called what? Moss head. He's already green hair. Oda didn't change his color. Literally. I can't explain why Frankie's is red. I can't do that yet. I don't know why that Frankie's is red. That's very interesting. I'm gonna look into that. But
Pluton.
even Sanji's all blue. His hair is all blue. I just told you about Sanji's hair changing colors. Oda has different plans, maybe, but his hair is blue.
It might be blue black.
It could be, and you know what's crazy about it? Because it makes sense. Sanji moves at crazy speeds. On top of that, his flame just went from red to blue. His brother has all of that. His brother has the blue lightning stuff. Oh, that's literally his brother's. He's just inheriting his brother's abilities one by one. Next, he's gonna get light speed. He's gonna get his brother's lasers. I think that's coming next. He might just be getting all same way Queen can use all these abilities at once. Why can't Sanji did it? If Queen did it, why can't Sanji?
Yeah.
Just saying. Okay, yeah, that's it.
Um, what's your thoughts, Nika?
Oh, it's my turn. That's right.
Well, actually, wait.
All right.
What did you rate it, fully? I'm
Oh,
sorry.
give it a 9.
9. Okay, we're good.
You want to read any comments? Actually, now it seems like might be a
Yeah,
good
sure. I can read
opportunity.
some.
Yeah, read some comments. Whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
Check out some good old comments.
Where am I at?
What about his eye reveal though? Like he revealed his eye that was hidden. What you think about that? Emus.
I thought that was interesting because it could always be different in Emu's base. Dan brought this up in the Discord. I thought that was interesting. And that is true because this is a transformation. This is him going outside his regular form we see. So we don't know because we never saw the eye in that form. So we don't know if something's up with it there or if there's not. It could still be nothing, but it could
Yes.
also still be something. Can't rule that out yet.
Okay.
But yeah,
I just think that he has bipolar irises. I've came down to the full conclusion that everybody who has bipolar irises are all candidates for Mu. Those are only people that could have Mu in their bodies.
Okay.
And we'll probably come to find out that Emu literally or Saint Nerona Emu has bipolar irises, and that literally will show that hey, let's keep finding more people that has bipolar irises because they can hold Mu like legitimate. So like Emu was trying to grab Gunko to make Gunko the next one up in line because Mu is probably finding out. That's probably why Emu, when he arrived, he's bleeding out because the body's running out and is decaying too much over time. So they're trying to make Gunko the next one up in line. That's why they're looking for these bipolar irises to make Gunko the next heir to Mu.
Mm.
That's what I came to the full conclusion.
All right, I need to be in Discord more. I need to be in Discord more. Clearly.
Like a
Why do you
star.
think? Why do you think she's in the flower room? She's the here. She's the next one.
That actually makes a lot of sense though.
it does.
You need a person with bipolar irises because they're born with two souls. So Mu could accompany one, and then the other part will stay, and then you can maintain the body like that.
Oh.
Okay.
Might be cooking. Might be cooking.
Hold on, because I need to make this into a video. Can you just say this again? Just start over, okay? Just say the whole thing again, so
Got
I
you.
can have it. To
Be concise though, Ben.
Got you. Got you. So I believe that in the true form of Emu or Saint Nerona Emu, he was most likely born with bipolar irises, just like how Gunko is. And I believe the reason why they have a Manmeyer in that family to come to Xperia to collect Gunko is because she has bipolar irises as well. So they're trying to find a genetic trait of that so that they could line them up so they could be the next bodies or the next vessels to be able to maintain and hold Mu. And I think that's the reason why when Saint Nerona Emu came to Elbath and they were talking about how they finally came down and his body's bleeding, it's because that body's decaying and it's running out of time. The body itself, not Mu. And so that's why Gunko is so, important to the schemes. And then that's why Gunko is always being seen in the flower room and the throne room because that body is the next one up in line to be able to hold Mu. That's why it's so vital for Ragnar to melt the ice and have Brook to save Gunko because they need to stop that from happening and let Saint Nerona Emu's body die off.
Yo. Yo, man. So this should basically confirm that Gunko is the next Straw Hat. I like this. This has to be because this is why we can't give Gunko to Emu. This is if that's true. Basically, like I was saying, when we saw Gunko in the flashback and we found out about the bipolar irises, that's what I was saying. That basically confirms that Gunko's Straw Hat. Because we can't give that.
Okay. Well, to add on top of that,
I know you don't like it fully. It's cool.
I know there's gonna be people who are trying to argue it. In the anime, they do have Gunko sitting at the table with Samaras, and there's some people who argue that Gunko the whole time was listening to Brooke's music with her headphones on. And I think there is telltale signs, especially with the official One Piece art where you see Gunko and Nami. I think it's going to be key that Nami and Brooke are going to be the two to help Gunko get out of it. And I think the reason why is because most likely, and this might be crazy far-fetched, I'm leaning away from Brooke awakening in order to take out the second soul or the split personalities that you want to say out of her body. I actually think Nami is going to be the one to take it out because this simple fact that if she leans towards making homies, those are extra souls that are in Gunko's body, so she could take it out and put it to something else.
Okay. I want to say something off that. So not fully off the sense of making homies, but it goes on the sense of Reed. Remember when you used to talk about Nami and how she and willed the contract of domination on Zeus? That's I think more so what Bands is kind of leaning on. I
Mm,
think that precisely is what we're talking about. He may do something like that. Yes. And
yeah.
remember, I was telling you, I don't think precisely that Brooks think if he does the awakening, that's what will break her out of it. I think that's just what's going to keep her alive in the end. Brooks' ability is going to be the reason she can live again, because he basically his ability is that he's granted a second life. So if he does awaken, that means he could grant that for someone else as well. I don't know if it will be at the I don't know if that would be at the beck and call of his own life. You know what I'm saying, on some Granny Chio vibes or something. Like he gives away his second life to let someone else live a second life. That's something that they could do. But the whole point is for Brooke to like live together with her as a father and daughter in a sense. But the ultimate sacrifice would be a father for the daughter. So that could make a lot of sense. And going back to what you were talking about, Bands, as far as the whole thing with the bodies and the vessels, it makes sense because all of it just gives Sasuke retrieval arc.
Yeah.
This vessel wasn't ready. We don't have a ready vessel yet. We're going to get our vessel, and then you have a vessel that's not a vessel that was compatible once upon a time, but it's not anymore. Kinimaru, he goes and he doesn't have much time, but he has a mission he has to accomplish before he runs out of time. It's like a blending of those two plots for one character.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Well,
Mm.
I haven't even said the crazier part yet. What I think is gonna happen. Now, this is on some cowboy territory.
Oh God.
How I'm
Okay.
envisioning it is that Brooke will probably detach from his body, like in his soul form. He'll prob, excuse me, he'll probably go into Gunko's body to have a conversation with, the souls that are accompanying her body, talk to them,
fire,
and then probably
cook,
get the soul to come out. And then Nami is probably going to see the soul, and then that's how she's going to start her homie
cook.
training, I guess you could say. And then I think personally, the soul that they take out of Gunko, they're going to put it to the Sunny, and I think that's how the Sunny starts talking.
Okay,
You
I ain't
think
gonna
the
lie.
are talking?
Yo, damn. All right, that's a creative theory, but I ain't gonna lie. I thought you was going somewhere else with that first half. I ain't gonna hold
Hmm.
you. You was doing some damage there, and then you did that. I ain't expect that. That was a double whammy.
I
Can't
the
take that
reason
one.
why
I
I think
gotta
it's
think
a
about that.
ship, the reason why I think it's a ship is because ever since the moment they talked about literally Luffy's dream, and then that, like, I've always come back to the panel where literally you see the ship has a reaction. I think the Sunny is going to be like the Going Mary, where it's like when the Going Mary was going away and dying, it was able to speak to Tom, and then wanted that one last sail. I think that's the same instance that's happening to the Sunny, and I do think the Sunny one day will be able to have the ability to speak. I think it will be a living ship with a spirit and a soul. So I think it's either that way, or if Nami could continue going down that path of making homies, then I think Nami will be the one to make the ship speak.
I don't
Yeah.
know if it will speak, but I do have it doing the same thing we got in Film Red at the very
Yeah.
least. Yeah,
Yeah.
we
Well,
might get
because
that again.
Big Mom ship was singing, so
Yeah, for sure, for sure,
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the thing. I don't have it to see how Nami is still called tied into this. I don't have it being verbatim one for one with what Big Mom does. I think it's going to be either better or it's going to be something completely new. And that's why I think we're going to get the Sunny. The way we got the Sunny, I think it would help. I ain't gonna say help. I think it's just a cute merch ploy, and we can get that happening right there.
Well, I just want
Mm.
the
But
ship to be.
it could be talking though. That doesn't hurt. That doesn't hurt me at
Well,
all. I was just saying.
the only reason why I want it to be like that is because I think Frankie, like I said, since he has the blueprints and he'll upgrade his body, I think you have to make the Sunny sentient so that it could live and sail on its own, and then Frankie could be his own thing. Because I think Frankie would develop his body to become something bigger and better. Like, I don't know if he's going to be an anti-ship, like an anti-tank ship, but I think the Sunny has to be sentient so that it could sail on its own, and then you just have Jinbei just kind of handle the ship, like telling it what it to do.
I'm not mad at that neither. I'm 50-50 ball on it though. And only
Yeah,
because Frankie, interestingly enough, has been depicted as the Sunny in his bounty.
yeah,
So
True.
Frankie
True.
becoming the Sunny
Yeah.
isn't that's a theory that's existed. Not even my theory. That's just a theory that's been out there where people think Frankie's just gonna integrate the Sunny, and he's either gonna command it on some Gundam, type vibe, Gundam specific rim type vibes, or he's going to be able to integrate legit like Attack on Titan vibes with the Sunny. That's an idea people have thought about. I don't know if it's going to happen. I think he
Yeah.
should definitely turn into a Gundam, but will he become the actual Sunny? That's something Oda has flirted with because in his bad timeline future or a good one, I can't remember which one of them. I think it's the bad one. Yeah, in the bad one, he becomes the ship. You get me? So I imagine in his good one, there's a way he can become the ship and it not be a bad thing. But
Yeah.
it could make sense by the good future, he remains himself and then does the ship exactly the way you're saying. That's why I said I'm 50-50 ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the only thing that will confirm it, and sorry if I'm going on a tangent, is I need to have a literal panel of seeing either Emu or Luffy once he gets stronger. Because I think Luffy will be able to do the same thing that Emu did, which was, make things living that was inanimate. If Emu does that or Luffy does that and I see nothing happen to the Sunny, then that means the Sunny already has a spirit. Like the Sunny is already halfway there to being sentient. Like it just needs to be able to speak.
And that's what makes me wonder things about like the Omen, because if Omen dwells within all things, does Luffy eventually come to fruition with this? Does he manifest this in his own way?
Hmm.
And with manifesting this, does it look different? Then
Yeah.
like, or are the opposite to what Emu's doing like White Fire or something with Luffy? Where is he gonna have talking White Fire homies
I think it would be
with
white
Omen
clouds. I
like
think he'll
White
be able to rip.
Clouds?
He'll rip clouds. I think so.
Okay, so because he could do everything, all he's missing is personality within the things he's doing it with. Emu
Yeah.
has the personality because Emu's bringing out the Omen that is in all things. Luffy's already making the terrain dance to his whim, so I think he's just missing that aspect, but I don't know how it all works. I'm still waiting to see what Oda does with this Omen and Haki and
Yeah.
Maki.
I feel it.
Yeah,
But to answer your question, Ray,
Saki.
yes, Gunko is 100% going. I don't. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be the next Straw Hat, but they for sure. If I'm being consistent, they have to take Gunko. They cannot leave Gunko with Emu. They absolutely cannot.
Agreed.
Because you ruin the
Agreed.
plans if you do that.
Yep.
Then Moo could just
Super
literally just
important.
throw Emu's body away. Like, all right, I'm done with you. I need a younger person to take over now because Emu has been alive for 800 years and it's definitely decaying. Because remember, Moo is separate from Emu. Emu's body is still Emu's body.
I
Moo is
don't know if
separate.
it, I don't know if it's gonna be that simple though, Dan.
I'm not saying it's gonna be
What about
100% one on one, but hey,
what about the relation between Emu and Joy Boy though? You get what I'm saying? Like,
mm-hmm.
so if we're going along with the possible fact that Emu is just a vessel for Mu, then the significance or the importance with Emu and Joy Boy is not really that important then. You know what I mean? Like that there's got to be something there still. He can't just be would you say that he became a vessel and betrayed Joy Boy in the process?
Well, yeah, that's definitely a possibility.
Okay.
Like you got to remember too, it's like he talks smack to Ratataskar. He talks smack about Doza or whatever it is Dozan. He talks smack about Joy Boy. So like there could be, if you want to go chronologically, there could have been a moment where that does happen, and then he probably feeds into temptation, which is ironic because Mu can be the representation of the devil. So he probably has a falling out where he wants to backdoor or wants to, do something to Joy Boy, and he falls into temptation where it's like he's probably alone, angry. He's like, damn, Joy Boy did me dirty or this and that. I'm gonna go get him back, and then he probably has Mu, like when you have like an angel and a devil on your
Okay.
shoulders. Mu
Okay.
is probably like, I could give you the power to do that. I can help you to do this, and then he probably comes to agreement, which is probably like a covenant, and then he takes his body, and then he gives him the ultimate strength to betray Joy Boy, and then he uses Saint Nerona because he's probably one of the most important families out of the 20
Right.
kingdoms, and then
Right.
he probably is like, okay, let me get the other 20 kingdoms or the other 19 kingdoms to agree with me, and then that's his master plan, and then they all slime Joy Boy together in a gang up.
Okay.
Flat.
And it has to be with the soul thing too. Just on top of that, because of the simple fact that could also explain why Emeth and Zunisha they exist.
Hmm.
You can't tell me E-Myth doesn't have a soul or a spirit. You just can't.
No, it's fair.
Definitely sentient. Yeah.
It's fair.
Okay.
Yeah, when y'all are cooking like this on Discord, just tag me.
I got you.
Yeah, just,
I got
just
some
throw
more
me in.
theories about Gunko as well too. I think Gunko is she's moved up from here to probably about up here for the final
Yes.
war now. Like I
Thank
think
you.
she's
Thank
going to be crazy now for the final war. I think she's
Thank
actually going to be one of the counters.
Okay.
We're right here with it, man. I've been preaching the Gunko love for a long time, very long time.
And it makes sense too, because now that explains why Doflamingo wanted one. Because Doflamingo could have been using it because he probably knows the deep secrets about Emu. So he's like, nah, let me get a bipolar Irish kid too.
He might be a bipolar Irish kid.
He could be too. Yeah. Because you got to think about it, Doflamingo, he's going to play both sides. If he could find some sort of advantage, he's going to find some sort of advantage.
It's all about leverage.
Well, if he's on the cross guild, he definitely can play both sides.
Definitely.
Okay. Let me try to just fly through some of these. 3D, you did not miss it. It didn't happen the way you wanted it to. 3D. Just to answer your question from earlier.
DreamCon, maybe? Maybe.
Yeah, we're gonna
have to make up with that one.
Yeah, guys. Left me out there just kind of,
Yeah.
I forgot.
I did some networking, though. You did some networking. Got some stuff done. It was cool vibes, whatnot.
Yeah.
But, it's all good, though. It's ain't no biggie. We're just going to go harder the next time. That's all.
No, we got
Definitely.
DreamCon will be there. Wait, Foolie, you in Texas or are you in ATL?
I'm in ATL.
Oh, bad. All right.
You going to Anime Week Atlanta, Hooli?
Yeah.
I'm going to.
All right, bet. Oh, you're in
Link, yes. Love in Atlanta, man.
Foolie better
You're in
activate his
Atlanta?
Conqueror's hockey over
Yeah, I'm in
there.
Atlanta.
Man.
Are you a
Yeah.
Falcons fan?
Huh?
You a Falcons fan?
Fuck out of here. No.
What?
I'm from New York at the end of the day.
Talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
You think she gonna go to that Mercedes-Benz Dome? No, she's not gonna be over there. She about to be at MetLife.
Wait, which team? Because there's two in New York.
Okay, look.
They both suck.
It don't matter. You allowed to go. You allowed to go for you. They allowed to go for both anyway.
I don't do football, but if I'm gonna go for a team, I'm gonna go for the Giants all day long. Okay.
Right. Talk about it.
Basketball, I'm gonna send it.
Don't worry. They were saying yikes about the Knicks a year or two ago too. So don't worry about that. You feel me? That's
You say San Antonio?
Knicks and five. You feel me? Ignore me, Reed. Yeah, ignore me, Reed. Yeah, ignore me. Facts, ignore me.
Yo, Ree,
But they was talking just like that before Brunson. You feel me? Before Towns and them. You feel me? On gang and them, gang. You feel me?
They haven't won a
Knicks
championship
and
in 50
five.
years. Let them have it, Ree. Let them have it. They haven't won a championship.
Let us have it. We took it. What you talking about?
No, I'm saying let you have your moment. You're not used to winning.
Let us have the moment.
You're not
Ain't
used
no
to
let. It ain't no let. If the win didn't happen, I couldn't have the moment. Period. Right?
No, I'm not saying we
Wait,
let you win it.
no. Wait, hold on.
Letting
No,
you have
you
your
already
moment.
you already used the word. You already used the word. So this is the thing.
Yep.
If we didn't win, we couldn't even have this conversation, right? But we did, right?
Yeah.
So we took that shit. That's what I'm talking about. Knicks and five.
Yeah, and we're letting you embrace it. Let you have your moment.
Don't worry. The world embraced it. It's all good. The world embraced it.
Hey.
The world.
We'll wait another 50 years for the next one.
Wemby is coming back next year.
It's as rare as the final war. You feel me? Let it come, gang.
Okay.
Well,
I mean-
Wemby and his brother actually, so it's about to be real interesting. But I'm not even a San Antonio fan. I just respect the San Antonio Spurs. You have to.
Yeah. Popovich all day long.
Yeah, I respect them.
I wish Popovich was my pops.
You said you wish Popovich was your pops. Like what?
Yes, I wish Popovich was my dad. Yes. I would be a senator or something.
Big Greg Popovich, man.
Yes. He is militant.
That's big homie.
I would be running this country if he was my dad.
Yeah, I didn't hear what I said. It's okay.
Yeah, I caught it. I was telling you.
I was like, so Papa, bitch? Yeah, all right, well, okay, all right.
Yo, chill on me, all right, Nico.
Now you go. I'm chilling.
I'm just fucking with you. All right, yo, what's your take on the chapter? Are we skipping over? What we doing?
No, I'm
Skipping
about to
over?
read a few comments and then I'll
Oh,
go
okay,
to
my
the
fault,
next
my fault.
thing. No, you're good.
Ree trying to lock in.
Yeah, my
Nah,
fault.
nah, we cool.
Like on Rivals.
Ree,
We gotta
I'll
hop on
whoop-
tonight, right? We
I'll
gotta
whoop
hop on
you on
tonight.
Rivals, Ree.
Spitting,
Oh,
you
you
spitting,
play
you
Rivals,
spitting
right?
3.
You play Rival Slip?
I suck though.
That was cool.
I suck
Wow,
ass.
I did not know.
It's too much going on.
It's a little
I'll
crazy.
be on. Yeah, I'll definitely be on.
It's all
I'll
good.
watch it though, but I'll be like, oh, where am I? Where am I?
I mean, you're not wrong. There's a lot going on, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. You're actually right. You know. His final form coming in the final war with the Abyss Seal. Okay. Word.
Yeah, that's when he gonna get usurped. Yeah, facts. That's what I'm waiting for.
I think it's gonna be on his neck.
That's the
I think
chest
it's gonna
plate.
be on the back of his neck. That
Bring
last
Emu,
covenant.
the usurper, to me.
And they'll let Blackbeard just come from the back with his darkness, just
Hey, yo,
take that shit.
Hey, yo.
You don't gotta make it weird.
Wow.
Make it weird. I'm
Wildin'.
talking about an emu and a seal.
Wildin'.
I just ain't like.
Straight wildin'.
And he did the hand of like, yo.
I said his neck. I didn't say anything crazy.
No, you was like, and then Blackbeard's gonna come from the back.
Yes, he's gonna take that shit with his darkness.
You weren't supposed to redo it, Reed.
I
You weren't supposed to redo it.
I was
about to
just saying,
absorb
hey,
him.
yo, bro. Just cool out, just a little bit, bro.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
You got
man.
it, though, man.
I'm about to get fully to transform on y'all. I'm about to get fully to transform
You
on
don't
y'all.
got
right
You're about
now.
to
Ready,
Domi
bro.
reverse fully, so you be
don't
casting
got
the
the other
spells.
horns on deck,
Nah,
bro.
he got a covenant.
He ain't about it. He don't got the other horns on deck, bro. I ain't worried about food right now.
What you mean?
He's
He's
in
sharpening them
stage
up
one.
right now.
See, Reed learned his levels to the horn business, and Reed just downscale Fully's crazy disrespectful. You've been
Emu
known Fully.
downscaled fully.
You've been known Fully.
Downscaled fully.
You've been known Fully. You're supposed to see. They thought Hadruden just because he ain't had no horns and he had the height, he went about to send Emu flying.
He got
But then
three
look,
more.
you see what I'm saying? You underestimating. You
Put
know
them
what I'm
on.
saying?
Put them on. Put them on.
You know what I'm saying?
Put them on. Put them on.
You
Put
ain't have
them
them
on.
on, bro. Like it don't count.
bro. I hate the
Reed, I mean Fully. I wasn't asleep, gang. All right, just want to remember that. Right?
Fully, put them on, man. We need to see you transform.
I do it the other day. It made the day.
Let's
right.
see. This is Emu's decision to actually combat. Previously, he was just flexing domination, and he is at the "I'll take you seriously for real" mode. He's just saying, "Okay, I guess I'll fight you then."
I could agree with that.
No, that makes sense. Okay, I had to read it again and see what it's about. Okay, gotcha. Hashuda's gonna get Conqueror's Hockey with Sanji these chapters. I agree.
Okay.
Dragon plus giant / human equals ancient giant.
Ancient giant.
Word.
Dragon plus giant.
Ancient celestial giant.
Mhm. I mean, I think that's Loki's combination. I think that's why Loki's born with the eyes.
That's actually. I don't even want to go into this. It's a long conversation to have.
Yeah.
How many more forms until we get mural form emu?
No, just one more. In my
You think
opinion,
so?
one more. Yeah.
Time is
Emu.
running out real quick.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Emu
because,
up it from here is final form.
I don't know because every form is 2 horns. So what if it's like the next form, 6 horns? Then the next form.
Boom. That's it. Mural
Yeah,
form is 6
is
horns.
mural.
It's 6
Mural
horns.
is 6. Yeah.
Well,
6
extra
horns.
horn.
Yeah.
Pause.
Yeah.
All right. Damn. Yeah, I guess so.
I think one more form in between.
Nah, it can't be. You know why?
The enemy is a shapeshifter.
That time. Time is running out.
Word.
Why one more form in between, Fully, real quick?
What Sabo have to deal with? we still ain't seen like that
Oh,
like
yeah.
silhouette.
That's first form silhouette.
I
That's
think
like,
that was
one more form between like the sea. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, to see. Oh, I thought you were
Yeah.
talking about in between the horns.
Oh
okay,
no no no!
okay.
no.
I get what you're saying.
Also
okay.
one more
Oh,
Okay,
I
yeah,
get what
okay.
you're saying.
we on the
Yeah,
same page.
you're right then.
Yeah, we on the
Yes, yeah,
same
you're
page.
right.
Yeah. So Sabo saw final.
Imagine.
Y'all about to make me rant, bro.
Hey,
Yeah, see, this Sabo
I was
dealt
about
with
to say
this
something even crazier.
while we was in Wano dealing with fake dragons that's fishes. Sabo was dealing with the real thing. Hey, hey,
Don't go crazy.
hey.
that's crazy. He said
That's
fake
not
dragon.
crazy. He is a fake dragon. He's an Oni that ate a fish fruit.
He's a
Hey,
fish.
Wait, what?
I call him
What
a
are you saying?
dragon.
Kaido is an Oni that ate a fish fruit.
Yeah,
He's not a dragon.
yeah.
Okay.
Who's disagreeing with you?
He's like Gyarados, bro.
Read.
He's not a dragon at all. He's a fish.
Gyarados is a dragon.
Okay, but he's a dragon what? What is he? A dragon what? What's his type?
He's a fishy dragon. That's it. He's a
Oh
dragon.
Nah,
God.
chill.
So
Okay,
Gyarados
when you see-
is not a dragon? Are we
When you
for real?
see a
Magic card
Komodo
is
He's a
dragon, do
fishy
you
dragon.
sit there and be like, "Eh, it's a dragon"? It's a reptile.
It's just a small dragon. Yes.
Oh my God.
That's what
Are
I
you really saying Gyarados is just a regular
what's crazy?
dragon?
Because Loki and Killingham both ate dragon fruit.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a different type, bro. That's what I'm going with. I call Komodo dragons, yes.
Yeah, you're right. I'm just bullying Kaido. You just don't really have that. But go ahead, Reed. Go ahead.
Because again, if you can, Magikarp is a fish, but Gyarados is a dragon. We're like not agreeing with this.
No, he's not. I had to
I
actually
don't-
go look it up. He's not even a dragon.
Yeah, he's not a dragon.
He's a flying water type.
Yeah.
He's a dragon.
No,
See,
if
that's
you're
that-
a
that's
dragon,
that-
you
that's
have
that little
dragon
bit- see,
type
that's that-
abilities.
That's that relock bullshit. That's when you cut the real thing and now you get this. And now you're
No.
calling it a dragon. You just an
That doesn't-
extended flying fish.
That
bro.
wouldn't even make
Really
any
all it
sense
is.
either, too, because of the simple fact that if he didn't come from an egg or a smaller form, he went from a Magikarp, which is a fish, to the Gyarados. How would he go to the
Magnus-
dragon?
Magma supposedly killed this fraud. Come on, man.
He's a flying water type. He's a flying fish.
Dragons live in volcanoes.
I can't believe you just said Kaido and Gyarados are the same.
It's the same.
I had to Google it to make sure I wasn't
Yo.
drunk.
I knew they wasn't the same thing, but
Is
you
it
know,
not like
No.
to
literally
me
the
that's
same thing?
to me they're really
No.
down. No, it's the same concept. No, it's the same concept. That's what Reed's
Okay.
That's what Reed's saying. They're the same concept, but they're not the same thing. In
They're
those
not dragons.
universes, They're categorized the same. They're categorized differently. But Kaido, I'm calling a fraud. I'm basically saying he is Gyarados. That's what I'm saying. So if you saying he's Gyarados, then you agree.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah, just
but
tag
it
it up.
depends
It's
on how
all
you
good.
feel.
No, it's all good.
Gyarados.
It's not still Gyarados. Gyarados ain't Rayquaza.
He's
Right. You see the difference? Right. See that? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Hmm.
You got me
Man,
Pokemon scaling.
fish don't
Been
fly.
like 2 years since I did that.
Hmm?
Fish do fly. They got something called flying fish.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
See? I'm
Wait, hold
on
on,
you.
wait, time out.
There's
time out.
flying fish. Kaido
There are flying
categorized it.
fish.
He's just a
But-
hybrid, bro.
Hold on, wait. But are there flying fish that look like this though? No, not like yours.
Yes.
What are we talking about?
What?
Yes.
You
He's
know,
the existing flying fish. He's the
Yeah.
He
latest
has
manifestation.
scales.
I can't do
Yes.
Kaido have scales. You do realize that, right?
Yeah.
What's
Kaido
the-
literally
I don't even
has
know what this is
scales.
right now.
He has
So does
scales like a
Gyarados.
fish. Yes, because Gyarados
Yes,
is a
there's
fish.
a fish.
Yeah.
They're
Yo,
both
put it on the
fishes.
grill, Reed.
Oh
Reed,
my
put the fish on the grill, Reed. Stop playing.
This Gyarados
Somebody
is-
else.
I think you're being. I think you're being a stickler here, Ree. And
No, I mean, it is what
no,
it is,
it's not
man.
Gyarados downscaling. There's an actual real dragon. What is Rayquaza? Look up Rayquaza, bands.
Rayquaza is a legendary dragon. He's a legendary flying
Yeah,
There's
dragon.
an actual dragon. They did Gyarados the same way they did Kaido, bro. It's the same thing. They put a real dragon after to let you know he's a fraud.
Yes,
He's not a
Rayquaza is a
dragon.
dragon flying type, like I just said. Yes, he's a
I'm trying to
dragon.
tell you, bro. I'm trying to tell you. I'm not even a Pokemon expert, bro. You got me out here backwards looking like Pokemon Master right now, bro. You
Hey
wildin'.
man.
Just accept this reading. I'm telling you.
Hey. Hey.
If
Look.
Hockey was in here, ooh, he would have been upset.
Yeah, he was
You would have got
obviously
him
wildin'.
so upset.
Hey
Can't
man.
believe saying
Discord
this
guy.
dude.
Discord
This
guy.
dude Gyarados is a dragon.
He's not a dragon. He's not a dragon. I get what you're
Hey
trying to say,
man.
but conceptually, he really is in the pocket though, because they are conceptually the same thing.
Yeah.
They use the same concept. Just one's a fraud, the other one was literally just a fish. The other one is a fraud, though.
Yo says it's based on the Chinese story of the koi fish going up the waterfall and eventually ascending and becoming a dragon. That's the caveman version of the story.
Right.
Word.
I can see that. But you see how he says ascending and becoming a dragon? Meaning he was something prior to that form.
Hey man. Hey man. You know, I'm just gonna take my W. Y'all don't have to like
It's
it.
not a
W. Yeah, I'm
No,
just
that's the
kidding.
concept. He's going off the mythology. That's the concept. That's fine. Dude is a fish, though.
You can't say, yo, Kaido,
He's a
fish,
fish,
fruit.
bro.
He's a dragon.
Hey man. Look. So Momo's not a dragon either then.
No, Momo's not a dragon. Momo's a baby back bitch, and we leave that alone.
No.
Reed,
Are we
just
forgetting
Reed,
what Vegapunk
Reed.
said about
Yo, Reed.
Momonosuke?
Reed, they're all dragons. I just been gaslighting you this whole conversation, bro. They're all dragons. They're
I
all
don't know what's
dragons.
real or I don't know what's true
Kaido's
or
a
not.
dragon too.
Bro.
He's just small fry. He's small.
I
He's
don't know
a
what's
fish.
real or
He's a
not
dragon too.
anymore, bro. I'm just so confused. I
Black
just been
Mirror,
reading
bro.
One Piece and my eyes closed. Clearly, I'm sorry to
Black Mirror,
disappoint you
bro.
guys.
You didn't disappoint. I just told you I was gaslighting. I don't know how serious Bands is, but Kaido is a dragon, so he's just a lame one in
I
my
don't
eyes.
know.
That's all.
I can't even look Bands in the eyes right now. I just feel
I'm
like
You're
not
just
gonna hold
upsetting
back.
me.
it's just disappointed. He's just disappointed, man. Sorry. Okay. You know what, nigga, give your takes, bro. Please bring the
Listen,
IQ up from my comments, please. I
listen.
lowered it.
Whoa, I don't know who's in the comments. Sorry, whoever got that.
No, from
That.
my comments about
Oh,
everything. I lowered the collective IQ. I'm sorry. Let's bring it back up to a high
you're
IQ.
fine. The IQ's here. You're just
You're
fine.
fine.
Good. Yeah, you're good money. Um, listen, I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna alert. It is 8 out of 10. It is 8 out of 10, bro. It is 8 out of 10. And only because I feel like it was just information based on as far as like how we look at the perspective of Emu. We got the thing from God with Gabon, and I think Gabon's only saying this going off of Ivankov's words. Somebody has taken this immortality surgery or whatever, but this guy basically is immortal. He doesn't have to worry about dying. There's no way to actually kill him. His power is like infinite. I don't think he's saying that he's God in the sense of he's the one that created everything. He's saying God is he's the one that rules over things now, and he's unkillable. So he kind of feels like a god. So that's why he said in some sense you can say he's God. You get what I'm saying? He called him in that phrase, which we already knew was coming because we've been saying this whole time. Emu is just getting NL vibes. He's the whole time everything's been NL-ish. So that's just what NL was to Sky Beat. So we're right here now in LBAF with all that same type of stuff. So it's dope to see that come full circle. Luffy healing is dope because he needs food to have the energy to do this healing thing in the first place. I don't know if he's gonna go forward without having to eat in the future because he still needs the supplement itself. But he is supposed to be able to access this energy that we don't know of yet because we see he went out of Gear 5, didn't eat, and he went back into Gear 5 against Kaido in Wano, which is interesting. So that's hard. The reason why going back to the beginning, the reason why I was telling you that she was tripping Ree about the not keeping Nika's hair being red, but the whole thing with Egghead, we see his hair going red already. We're supposed to be getting one more form from the Emu. We're supposed to be getting, to me, I still think we're supposed to be getting one more form from Luffy. And Emu's already showed us a lot. Tying that back in to Emu now. Remember when I was talking about rocks back on God Valley when he was boosted with the Don't Reversi power, maybe possibly the Black Magic or Omen. You started getting the flame pattern on him, on his arm. Do you remember me talking about that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then moves on the flame pattern on his arm. You get Luffy when he goes into Gear 4, he gets the same flame pattern as well. Then you see Katakuri do it. He also gets it as well whenever they combine hockey with using it with their devil fruit. And Emu is using, to me, Emu has that same vibe going on right now. I think this is a key thing to say that in the future we will get Luffy possibly using Omen. I don't know if it, I don't know to what capacity, but we might get him being able to use it or awaken his own version of it, like how Bands was talking about, like the white clouds. He's able to grab it and they be able to just talk, and we might see a lot more of that in the future. So that is interesting. Uh, what else in the chapter? Big Drew. We've talking about that for a while now. Glad, glad we got something. We still need more, but I'm glad we getting somewhere. Oda is bringing back all the old stuff and getting that out the way just to show us some new stuff. So you had to use Gungnir just to come back and show us some new stuff later, which is what I've been saying for a minute. So a lot of this stuff is coming to fruition, yo. A lot of this stuff is coming. I want to say something else too. Going to the movie, I've seen a lot of crazy movie titles for that bad for the bad movie. I had the idea with Sinbad and everything. I've been preaching that for a while, but I've seen a crazy amount of movie titles. Is there anything in particular to you guys that is striking you that you've seen that you kind of like? Okay, I tie more to this or I tie more to that, because I do think this movie is going to be a follow up movie to the God Valley movie in some sense, in a manner. That's why they were premiered as a double project.
Okay. So with the secondary movie Bad, right? I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm still waiting to see like how it interprets, especially like after seeing Emu's form today. I'm thinking that it might be a Nika story or a Joy Boy story, and the thing is, I think it's like bad, like the first lamb. You know what I mean? Like the shepherd or whatnot of the D's and
Mm.
whatnot. I think we're gonna get that. I think it's like a sound like bad, like it's supposed to be like a lamb. Like we're gonna get like the first shepherd, first D or whatnot, and yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what the movie's gonna be a follow up to, especially with it being placed in 2029, and I'm seeing like where things are going to line up accordingly in a sense or whatnot. I'm thinking, yeah, that's what I'm like. That's my guess and my theory.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else want to take a crack at it?
You know me.
Boss.
I hope
Before an
it's.
amazing dream.
Wait,
Say it
wait, hold
again.
on.
Say it again. Speak up.
Before an amazing dream.
I like that. I like
Okay.
that.
I think Joy Boy and Nika, this is their story about before they, went on their dream. And I think the reason why it's in 2028, I believe so. Correct me if I'm wrong.
9.
29.
29,
29.
yes, 29. I think the reason why is because by then I think we'll go through Lodestar, and I think we come to find out that Joy Boy is probably not from Elbaf, and he's probably from Lodestar.
Mm.
And I think we'll find out about the history through the man marked by flames. I don't think he's just someone that just, hey, I have the final poneglyph. He probably also is one of the cursors to know about the history of Joy Boy. And I think that's why he had some sort of relationship, or he probably crossed paths with Roger as well too. So I think he's probably one of the true knowers of Joy Boy's history.
Okay. Um, did you mean Emu in Joy Boy?
No, just Joy Boy and Nika. I think Emu will be tied into it, obviously, because they all grew up together. But I don't think it's like the main focal point. I think we'll understand the relationship that they had, but I think it'll be more of like, okay, this is what Joy Boy went through in his journey. And then I
Okay.
think this is what Nika went to as was a parallel. And I think they go together because like I put in the Discord earlier, how on the trailer for the cover for for God Valley, on the O for One Piece, it's Roger's Jolly Roger. So I think God Valley is going to be a big emphasis on Rocks and then also on Roger. And then I think we're going to get what happens to Roger after and a little bit more. And then I think it'll lead up to, chronologically in the manga where they probably end up at Lodestar and they'll find out like the whole history, connect like all the parallels, Nika, Joy Boy,
The
Roger.
the way I see it happening is they would do season two. Season two's, I mean, season basically three or season, no, it'll be season two. It'll be Elbaf season two.
Season
Because
two.
technically they did season one this year,
Mm-hmm.
broke it into a half. They'll do season 2 next year, and by the time they end, it would. I don't know where they're starting. I'm guessing they're gonna start with Rock. I'm hoping this is a 3 hour film, if not 2.5 hours the least. If you're gonna do God Valley, and I wonder if they're gonna do everything leading up to God Valley as well. So like that chunk of just meeting Rocks period in God Valley, I don't know if we're gonna get that. But I know by the time the movie ends, season 2, I'm with the next part of the season that will be coming after that would be Harold and the Loki stuff. We'll finish off with that part of the season. Those last 13 episodes of that year will be for that.
Yeah,
So
they're gonna Chainsaw Man it.
yeah, yeah,
They're gonna Chainsaw
yeah,
Man it. They're gonna make season 2 that split into a movie, and then another half the latter split.
yeah. Because then there's gonna be the first season. There's gonna be season 1. They got to get to the whole flashback first with Luffy talking to Loki and everything. Luffy, Loki, and Hadruda. They got to get
At the
down there and do
castle.
that. Yeah, and nah, because season 1 starts with Ross,
Yeah, they
and
show
then by the
him for a
time,
little bit, and then they just showed him
yeah,
again on this past episode.
but right before God Valley, that's the end of the first season. Then God
Yep.
Valley is the movie, and then after God Valley is the rest of the season. That's how
Yep.
that works. Yeah,
Yep.
and then we come back the next year, 2028 would be
Mhm.
Loki being revealed coming up from the underworld in his
Yep.
dragon form. Bonkers. There we go. We solved that riddle.
Yep.
Mm. I just hope that the next one is canon after God Valley.
Oh, it's
No,
going
they're
to be
both.
for
I think they're
sure.
both canon. I think that's why they were premiered at the same time. I don't think they're gonna do one canon and the other one non-canon, but wait to see.
I
But
hope that's
I
what they
definitely
do.
think they're both canon. I think this second one. I honestly think. Okay, so hear me out. There's a bunch of I've seen Born as a D. I've seen Before and After Dawn. I've seen Before an Amazing Dream. I've seen Before an Ancient Dream. I've seen plenty of titles. You also saw the thing with me when I said the body sin, aka Sinbad. That body sin could just be Joy Boy, and they can show us an ancient. It will be another flashback movie, just like they're giving us a flashback movie right now. Part 2 would just be the Ancient Kingdom flashback, so you're getting the old gen flashback and the ancient flashback. They could just do that, or the movie could literally just be if you took Blackbeard and you combined the word. If you just wrote out Blackbeard and you cut out everything and just left the A's and the D, you get BAAD. And it's a black background. And then if you think about it, they premiered it at the same time. So if I give you a movie about the father, why wouldn't I give you a movie about the son?
Yep.
So that could be a thing too. There's plenty of different angles to look at this movie about, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. That second one is like that's going. We're gonna be waiting, but just know the little trailer, the little mini trailer that they dropped, it already surpassed the little when Demon Slayer did their little mini trailer for Infinity Castle. We already surpassed that, and I've been saying all One Piece needs is a canon movie, and we could take over all of this shit, bro. We could just
Well, on top of that
all
too,
this shit, bro.
shout out to Red on, because I had to read his Spanish translations. Um, he said Oda stated that the reason why he's been taking the breaks is because he's actually working on those 2 projects himself with the staff. Like he's involved in the movie. He's not like the other movies where it's like, he has a studio, he has a staff, and then he tells them the concept, and then they go back and forth trying to agree on something. He's literally the reason why we've been having breaks is because he's working on those projects. Then he's helping on the Lego One Piece project. Then he's helping on the remake, but he's literally actively helping with the God Valley movie
Yeah,
and the
he's
Bad
he's
movie.
on he's on this more than he was on Strong World and Film Z.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't gonna say Film Z. Strong. I'll say Strong World exclusively because I know he did supervision in the other movies, but he put a lot. He did a lot more extra for Strong World.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, so
Mm.
he's about to go crazy.
Plus, it's God Valley. Like it has to be canon.
Right?
Well, yeah, I know. Yeah, that one. I'm not worried about that one. I'm worried about the second one.
Bad.
And
That's gonna be canon.
I don't know if y'all remember, but I remember telling people God Valley could be a movie, and everybody was
Yeah,
telling
you
me
did say
God Valley
that.
couldn't be
You
it.
did say
And
that. And I was like, I
everybody's
don't
telling, yeah,
know.
I
everybody
never
telling
argued
you
against
God.
it.
Everybody tell you, I don't think God might be a movie. You know what I mean? And Grant, I was just watching Grand Line review. He was just saying the same thing because he was saying that he don't know if the movie would sell without Luffy, and that's something Tripp has said before, and a couple of other people have said before, and I never was mad at that point, but I always just thought the show starts with Roger. We don't need Luffy for this. The show One Piece starts with Gold D. Roger, King of the Pirates, with his speech. Giving us a movie with him in his younger heyday, with Garp and Badman Rocks. Nah, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. It's gonna get One Piece. This is the one time we could sell a movie without Luffy. Got good gusto, good charisma, and get more people drawn to the camera. We got Shocky. We got so much elements for the synth vibes. You got all the regular vibes you have in regular East Blue pre-time skip One Piece. You have that with the Rocks flashback, bro. So let it rip like a Beyblade, man. We need to get it. I ain't gonna hold you. I really want to see us outdo. I want to see us break a record with this one. I'm with it. I'm going to see that movie. And when it comes out in theaters, I will be watching both of them once a week for the month they release, if I'm able to.
Word.
So that's 4 times. That's 4 times a month. I'm gonna watch that shit.
Are we in agreement that 2035 is a good year now for One Piece to end?
I said it. I said 2035.
They might go past that.
Oh, you're past that.
Yeah.
I've been saying 2035. I was crazy.
I was with you. I told you this is gonna go for a minute, but the anime is gonna go past 2035 for sure. The manga, I don't know. Let's see how Oda to make me think he is wrapping this up like that. He got to get out of Elbaf because he keep talking about, oh, we're ending with a boom and we're gonna be going at such a fast pace. I still think 2027 we in this country right here. Like 2020 January 1st, 2027 we are in Elbaf. I still think that. I don't see us not being in Elbaf. So until he changed that until he changed my mind on that, I'm gonna think the same thing with Oda. I'm gonna always think the same thing. He is speeding things up, but he keeps adding more lore too. So, and he's not adding things that he's closing. He's adding things that are still more open later on. So it's either you're going to do a lot of data book work at the end of this, because if you plan on putting it into the story, I don't know.
Yeah. Nah, it's gonna be a minute, man. Good Lord, it's about to be a minute.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Sorry, 2035. Got another 9 years, bro. Come on, man. I love One Piece, but it's time. It's time, man.
Nah, 2035 is a good year. I imagine he's gonna get 2040.
Exactly.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oda's ambitious though, bro. Oda's ambitious. He might not like 40. That's half a 10 years short. I'm half 100. Why not just get the 50? I don't know.
I mean,
Oda's ambitious.
Ain't he competitive too? I don't know if
he is.
I don't know if he's trying to outride like Toriyama on some things. You know what I mean?
Yes, bro. He's competitive like that. Son said I'm making a live action. No, he talking about Toriyama, his predecessor. He want to outdo his predecessor. Like he trying to outdo Toriyama for real, like Dragon Ball.
Oh,
One Piece is the only thing that could even come close to that pedestal.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
I think he's trying to go band for band right now with Kubo. Well, that's my personal opinion. Because Bleach went on some other level right now.
How can we be going? We not going. Listen, respect to Bleach because I'm a big Bleach guy myself.
I love Kubo.
They doing their own thing right now. I don't think they competing right now, man.
No, you're just talking about the franchise to franchise. I know you're talking about I'm just talking about just author for author. I think he's just like, all right, I see Kubo putting some pressure out there. Let me put some pressure out there too.
But you can't go band for band though, bro. Like I think this is the thing we gotta come to love and respect with Oda and stop pinning Oda against everybody. Stop. We gotta stop. Even the other big three. You gotta leave them alone, bro. Oda's different. I'm not going band for band with you. You left. And Period left, and you did your manga, you finished it, and now you doing other things with the anime coming back. Respectfully, 10 years later, respectfully, you still got your fandom. Respectfully, you going hard, the art crazy, the animation is peak. Respectfully, but you ain't dropped no manga. You did a one shot that was cute. I mean, it was cute, but it wasn't. It's the truth. I'm not gonna compare Oda one shot. A Kubo one shot that I know has exponential potential to the final saga that is blowing my mind. I'm not about to compare the two. what Kubo's doing, respectfully, is for Kubo. When Naruto and Baruto come back and start doing their thing, respectfully, that's them. Everybody in the big three are in their right. I don't think we got to keep pinning them against each other. It's fun to do so, but they really not competing with nobody but themselves. Bleach not competing with nobody. They not. Nobody else left for 10 years and came back. That's something you did, and only you doing, and only you proving that you could do it. So that's good. Nobody else ain't dropped 1,000+ chapters like Oda did and keep going crazy like him either. Only Oda did that. Only he can do it, and only nobody. None of these two stories finished their story and moved on, and is seeing success with both versions of the manga. Only Kishimoto has done that, so he gets to hold that. They all have done their own respectful things in the big three. Let them just hold it. They don't need to compete with these guys, man, or compare them.
I don't know. From what I've read for a long time, I've always known that from my sources, Kubo and Oda don't like each other, and they got beef.
Nah, that's there, but I don't think they're going band for band. They're not even doing nothing to compete in the same field. One is dropping anime, the other one's dropping manga. The other one's dropping manga, anime, and movies. Kubo's is the anime,
And
and it's
movie.
doing great. It's I mean, we waiting to see what happens next, but it's doing great. Like that's what I'm saying. I don't really think they competing. If they competing, they competing with themselves, bro. They not even competing in beef. Like it don't even. It still don't even add up. It's not like song for song, album for album, chapter for chapter. It's not. They're not concurrent. They're not concurrent. They don't collide in no way. Who got the best fandom? That's the only place they could beef at. Come
Yeah.
on, like for real.
All I gotta say is, shout out to Orihime.
I can't wait.
She now, last episode. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just saying, #1 female in anime. That's all I'm saying.
I can't wait till I get there, man. I can't wait till I get
You'll get there soon enough.
Wait, is she better than Nami now? Just go ahead and tell me.
I'm not. I don't even want to burst your bubble, bro. This
Oh,
last
that's
shit.
my answer.
No, see, this is why I say they don't compete, because you can say that, but Nami's story is still not finished. That's why it's like you can't compare. You don't know what. Watch this, right? And this is the thing. If I'm older and I see anything these dudes do that's over me, I'm in the lab cooking, bro. I'm surpassing that. You should have never dropped. You should have waited. And you don't never know. You don't know when One Piece ended. So that's the problem. So y'all can never outdo me, because I'm gonna see what y'all do, and I'm gonna Isagi Yoichi that shit. This is lit.
Well, the only
I'm a
thing
blue
Kubo will
lock.
have is that
Crazy.
power scaling wise, Nami. I don't know. I just don't think they'll ever compete. I don't
No
want to go
comment.
into the argument with that.
No
That's a lot of
comment. I'm gonna leave
spoiling.
that alone. No,
That's a lot of
it's
spoiling.
not even about. It ain't even about spoiling. It's just I think the ceiling for One Piece is going to be crazy. So if anyone ever seen Toriko and stuff like that, I think Oda. There's a reason why Oda is using abilities like Toon Force, and then we got Enel in space, and then this. He planned Ace's attack. Look, pre-time skip, Ace was set to produce an attack that had the energy of a small star when he
Yeah.
did Entei. And that's pre-time skip. Imagine what this is why I've been hyping the final war up so much, because when this shit get like that, I'm just saying, man, listen, he's already moving faster than light to feed niggas. All right, watch when he start got to use it for real. I'm just saying, bro. We changing climates. We gonna get to we watch this. It's gonna take crazy scaling, but I'm not gonna be surprised if we get to these spatial levels and stuff. I'm not gonna be surprised at all.
Hey, bro, we still gotta go to space, man.
Ace
That is a
produced a
fact.
small star, and then Blackbeard. That's not even a ceiling, because Blackbeard got rid of that. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, where are we going? I don't know, man. This is getting crazy.
Hey, man. Gamer Gav in the building. What's going on, man? I didn't say what's up to you yet. Good to see you. Yo54 says Oda's working on new projects. OMFG, I swear to God, he had better have finished One Piece already then. I don't need him keeling over like Frank Herbert and not having an ending to One Piece. One Piece cannot end up like Dune.
It's not gonna end like Dune. It's not. I promise you that.
Yeah, I think personally Oda
Someone was
has
saying this
things in
about
place
Oda.
already. Yeah, I think Oda has things in place already for like things. He already offered to tell his staff the rest of the story, and they denied wanting to know it. I think he's left contingencies just in case that if something happens, they know how to proceed with the rest of the story. I think Toei, the staff, I think excuse me, Shonen
That-
Jump, Shueisha, all these guys. I think Oda. This is a project that they plan on keep make like they're going to keep making money off this. This is not stopping. Right? This is not even when the story's done. This doesn't end
Yeah,
Yeah,
at
I'd
all.
imagine that Toei would have forced him to. You got to have some type of contingency because no way they're gonna let it just drop off. Like,
Oda
And I'm
owns
telling you,
Toei.
it's too big, bro. It's way too big. You can't just stalemate the story. I
yeah,
don't think so. I don't think so, bro.
Oda owns
I
Toei.
definitely think one of those editors that he works with is the same way Toriyama had a Toyotaro, Kishimoto had Akimoto. I definitely think someone's being groomed for this position right now. Like literally, just in case something happens, or in case two pieces of thing, and I want to sit back and really chill out and let this person try to do or whatever. Yeah, I think, or handle one of the spinoffs while I heavily be involved in it, like a partnership or help a big supervisorship things, whatever. I definitely think someone's being prepped for this right now. So
yeah.
yeah,
I think that's where they're leaning towards because like a lot of mangakas are overworked and then they're looking at like the Western world, like when it comes to like us doing comic books and whatnot. I would say Dragon Ball Z is the first time that we've ever had like someone else picking up the reins that isn't the OG creator, like what we do with like Superman, Batman, Spider-Man, and
Right.
whatnot. So like I do think they're leaning more towards that direction, especially if they want things to become like because like comics like superheroes are our new mythology now, and it's just that like they do want Luffy and them to be in that like conversation of being the modern day folklore, the modern day mythology and whatnot. And that's what I'm like, you
Abyssal.
got, yeah, yeah,
No, go ahead, please.
yeah,
No, no. I was
um,
replying to the comment we put up.
but yeah, but that's pretty much it. That's what I'm like. I think they are leaning towards that way to like
Yeah.
longevity in it.
Right. But what are dreams? Abyssal, bro. It might be abyssal. We just don't know yet, but it might be abyssal.
word, word. Did I read all the comments? I think I read all the comments. I'll get my thoughts real quick. It was a 9 out of 10 for sure, at least. Uh, what do I be getting, man? Easily the best color spread, hands down. I'm sorry, it's actually not even close. I did like the Rocks one, the Rocks Pirates one. That was cold for sure, suited up.
Yeah, this one's better though. This one's
This
more
is
vibrant.
this is different, bro. Like even the
Yeah.
groovy letters, everyone is like,
The Rock one is
but
tough. To me, it's like in a different class, but it's compared to what the Straw Hats is, they're in their element, whereas the Rocks Pirates, like they're in theirs. You know what I'm saying? So it's respectable. But I put the Rocks one is like I put the Rocks one under this one. If not under this one, there might be one more better than the Rocks one, but I don't know if I can't remember it. So it might not be better than the Rocks one if I can't remember it. But that could be
I'm gonna
recently
have to
nice.
do a stream ranking those at some point one day.
Yeah.
Um, but even bigger than that, we gotta get down to the real business. I know y'all peeped it. Nami with them headphones, bro. Come on, man. Y'all already know. You peeped it. We gotta talk about it. That wasn't on accident. I've already talked about it. That was very specific, and it was done resembling a certain 11th crew member that will be joining us very soon on the ship. Um, there's just so many connections, and I like. I feel like am I a broken record, guys? I feel like every chapter Oda either puts it in the cover story, or he puts it in the color spread, or he puts it in the chapter, and he's telling us that that Nami is a princess, and then we're getting her backstory soon. Shout out to Bands for giving me that cover art because that is definitely, bro. I had to, like, legit. It had to become my screensaver, bro.
Yeah, it's
It had
tough.
to. It had to because anytime I see these two ladies with each other, it's it's Oda's trying to tell us something, and you're right because we are going to be getting Nami's backstory soon, and I think it's next. I really do. I think it's next. Like I said already, post time skip, we've had so many backstories with almost every arc. We've had someone centered around their backstory. And I feel like Nami is coming up next. And the official artwork that Oda just put out, putting him right in front of Gunko, is really leading me to that. Outside of that, the emu transformation, dope. The hockey was amazing. Um, that arm keeps getting mentioned. Fully agrees with me. Finally, that's Shanks' arm. It's Shanks' arm. We finally get confirmation that it was cut above the elbow. Uh, so that arm is Shanks's. Um, I know, man, you're a Shanks fan. You don't like it. It's cool. It's happening. I don't write the story. Um, so that's gonna be coming next. I already said I think that Gabon is going to die. It's cute what they're doing with this triple combo situation. I already said I don't think that's going to do anything. Um, and afterwards, when it doesn't do anything, I do think we probably do need to leave because Emu's just leveled up. So if Emu does not like literally start dying or have to leave after this, I think we have to escape. So I think we do end up leaving Elbaf. That would kind of I don't know that I want that because we just did the same thing in Egghead. That would kind of make me feel a certain way about our crew. But I do think I think that's the only logical explanation of what's going to happen, unless somebody else shows up. But I don't want that either because that just feels like another cop out. Like I like how Azrudin came in and helped. We got Gabon come and help. You know, these three, if they can't get it, that's it. There's literally nobody else there. So unless if we have Shanks or freaking Dragon pull up, but again, I don't want either of those. So I don't know. I'm excited, but I give it a 9 out of 10. Um, I guess we know now that Usopp's not taking Ragnar. That's confirmed because Loki was running with Ragnar on his back. Um, so I guess that theory is out, which sucks because I did want Usopp to have his moment, but that's dead now. Um,
I'd
you
say
know
wait.
me.
I say wait. I say wait for it. You never know what could happen. I think it's too early to call anything because we don't know what's gonna happen yet. We don't even know if this is ending or not. You know, so you never know when somebody get hit next to somebody. Loki gets sent flying, lands right next to Usopp. Then Emu's about to try to hit Loki, and then Usopp's just like, right here, and a bunch of crap happens. You don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know. So just
I
wait and
mean, I'm
see.
open to it.
Jinbei
I'm not
did it,
mad.
so hey, just wait and see. You never know when somebody's gonna get a little upscale. So just
I'm
wait for
not
it. Don't
mad.
call it too early, man.
Well, I actually wanted it to happen, so I'm not. If it happens, that's cool. I'm not mad at it. I just was peeping. He had Ragnar with him, and it's like, okay, I don't know. I mean, hey, he might get knocked back from this fight. You know, knocked unconscious again. I don't know that I want that either. I don't know what I want to happen next because it all kind of seems. I don't know. I don't know which way to go. Even Luffy, his moment, like I was talking about in the chapter, it feels like those words just didn't do anything. And I feel like you should have I don't know, you should have had some type of different response or reaction or just wording when you're talking to Gabon after he's telling you like, hey, you need to leave, run away. I get it. We don't want to escape, but it's like you're still not taking this
What
serious.
what
About this
exactly did he say? Wait,
period.
what exactly did he say?
What exactly did Luffy say?
Yeah.
I gotta pull the chapter up again. Hold on, bro. Give me 1 second, man. Or maybe like 10 seconds. Sorry. I don't want to be a liar. Okay. So, where's the panel? Uh, I can't do that. You're a dead man walking here. You're useless. Yeah, that was what he said.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
You're not gonna like it. But that's how you talk to people that just lost an arm in the middle of a fight.
No,
No,
I
no.
get it. I get it.
That's
I
just
just
that's
don't.
literally the truth.
No, and that's fair. I just don't like
Hmm.
it. This is my preference. I don't like it. I
Luffy
just
didn't like it
wish
when Gabon was talking down on him. He
I.
actively in the panel didn't like it neither. I get what you're
But
saying though. You just didn't.
that
You think
was
Luffy's still not taking it serious?
he's not taking it serious. He's definitely not taking it serious, and that's my problem because you just watched Gabon sacrifice himself
What
for
tells you?
you.
But what tells you he's not taking it seriously now
I'm
after
about to tell you.
The Gabon speech and everything from last chapter?
I'm, I'm about to tell you. I think you just watched Gabon sacrifice himself for you, and you're realizing Gabon made all valid points. Can't run away. Like you're on the brink of death. All of this good stuff. The way I'm interpreting, you're just analyzing, and the way I feel about Luffy just in general right now, it just feels like the words fell on deaf ears. Honestly, like I don't know. I just kind of wanted to feel like he's getting up and locking in. He just seems like he's still in his goofy Gear 5 state. And he's about to do just another attack on
But
Nemo.
that's the point though. See, this is the thing. This is what I've been telling people, especially on Discord. I know we want Luffy to lock in, but Luffy can't not be Luffy. The more you laugh, the stronger you get. Oda said he wants to write fights less and less serious with Luffy, not as serious. Like that's something Oda wrote and said to us. So I think everyone wanting Luffy to lock in and get more mad, get more frustrated, get more serious. It can't happen like that. Just the same way he just walked down Big Mom and Kaido, and it's the very next moment after that he goofs off. First person to flinch from a Yonko attack is Pussy.
Right.
That's what he gonna do. Luffy has to be that way. He can't listen. Luffy started this fight with the upset face fighting Emu and got packed. I don't think serious is the way he should be going. I think Luffy needs to really I think he should have more fun. I haven't seen a Dawn attack yet laid on Emu. Luffy hasn't said Dawn not once. When he was supporting Bonnie and laughing, he was dawning it up. When he was boxing with Kizaru, he was dawning it up. Why am I seeing Jet get I'm seeing Jet stand Jet why am I seeing Jet again? That's a gear 2 attack, bro. Get out of here. You're not in Snake Man right now. You're in gear 5. Where is the Dawn attacks? Though that's the upscale. When you figured out Conqueror's coding, you went to over Kong Gun. It wasn't Kong Gun or King Kong Gun. It was over King Kong Gun. When you now you're at Dawn, you've leveled up all your abilities. Why are you using? Stop! I need him not upset. I need my boy laughing, skinning his teeth, kiki, ha ha ha, maniacal, laughing at you because you a dub. That's what I need my boy doing. I'm glad Gabon just said he's God. Now laugh at God because that's what you did the first time in Skypedia. Laugh at him again. I need to see that from Luffy. Oda told us he's not writing serious fights with him. He told us that. We could pull up the letter and read it. He says, I want to refrain from going with that the more I use Gear 5. He literally explains that to us. So I think this is the trap card activated. We all want more serious Luffy, and then Luffy about to show us that he ain't about to be as serious as we think he is, and then we about to be mad at him more. We got to stop building up those expectations on him. He's going to lock in, yes, but he's still going to be Luffy. Joy. Look at Joy Boy's hockey. It was still unmaliceful. Even though it was lashing out on his foes, it was still unmaliceful. So he can't get too serious to where he's just pissed off. That ain't gonna work. He needed to flow.
That's all fair. I wasn't saying necessarily that he had to be mad, by the way. I
I know you
just
just want him to tone more serious.
right. I just want him. I want to feel like what Gabon said meant something.
It
That's
did.
what I want to say.
But look, watch this though, right? Name another time Luffy has been so serious that he healed himself.
Never.
Exactly. It's the nuances, it's the differences. It's not happening the way you want, but it's happening nonetheless. That's all I'm saying. It's still happening.
And again, all that's fair. Look, okay, all that is fair. I just don't like it. That's it. Like I get what Oda's saying. He's gonna write the fights. Cool. All that's cool. I don't like it. He's gonna do the joy thing. That's fine. I'm not even saying to be pissed off like he was at the beginning of the fight. I just want to see like we're actually realizing that this is a serious opponent and we're going to uh, at least seem like we're mentally there. That's it. That's it. I just because we're not fighting like a Rob Lucci, you know. Like this is a whole different type of opponent. So like you can still have fun. You're supposed to be the reincarnation of Joy Boy. That's fine. I don't want to feel like we're fighting Rob Lucci. You know, like give me at least like I want to at least feel like okay, maybe he realizes the gravity of this. You know, like show just a little bit of I don't know remorse for like crap, freaking arms because of me. Like I don't know. I didn't get that from him.
I mean, he tried that. He said that to Gabon. He said, I'm sorry. He apologized. He tried that. And then Gabon said, little nigga, this ain't even over you. Same thing Gart told Kobe. Like, little nigga, this ain't about you, bro. Like, he did the same. He did that. What you're asking for was done. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You didn't like how it was done, but it was
yeah,
done.
exactly. I just
I
didn't.
hear
I get
you.
it. I
I
get
hear
it. That's
you.
my whole point of this. I
Yeah, I hear
understand
you.
what
I hear
happened to
you. I
Kevin.
get it.
I just didn't like it. That's
I
it.
get it. I got you.
Like
I got you, man.
you know, this is just my personal preference. I just was a fan. I just wanted to see it done differently, and I want to feel differently about how it happened. You know, like that's it. But if this is the way the fight's gonna be, then okay, that's fine. Like I get it. Oda's gonna write Luffy however he wants to.
No, I
I just
think he's still gonna do what you guys are wanting, but it's not gonna come the same way you guys are wanting it. Like that moment you're asking for, I still think we're gonna get a moment like that here in Elbaf still, where he's a bit tone serious, but he's still gonna be cheeky about it. I don't think that part is gonna be. I don't think we're taking that out. Like he's gonna say some cheat. He's gonna say something. Same way he just look what you just said. At the end of the day, Gabon's a pirate. So look, he's talking to Gabon like a pirate. You just lost the arm. You're useless. Same way Whitebeard was talking to him at Marineford. Yo, you're useless. Gabon just called him useless. He like, man, get out of here. At least I can heal back from my wounds. That's kind of how Luffy moving right now. He moving like that. Like he's a YN spitting in the OG face. You know what I mean? It's only because
and
OG
I
got
don't like
disrespectful
that.
too. But what
He
happens when a
deserved to
Y?
be
But watch this.
disrespected though.
But watch this. How does a YN earn a old head respect? He just got to do it, right?
Yeah,
So that's what Luffy got to do now. He just got to do it. He could talk that mess, but you better follow through. So
I don't know.
but
He's
I see
showing
where
me
this is
that
coming from because you personally don't think that none of this that they're doing is going to amount to nothing. You
I
still think this
don't.
is perilous. You think they're going to have to leave the island. We are different. We differ there on that thought. That's why
But
this isn't going down the right path, in my
I don't
words.
know. I still feel like he doesn't understand the gravity of the situation. Is kind of what I'm saying. Like he's in front of God. You're in front of this crazy hockey, and it's still like
I think that's the beauty of it, though. Especially
Yeah.
when it comes
Yes,
to Emu, like that's the most ultimate disrespect. Like, nigga, you don't know who I am, like,
he don't
and he's
believe in God.
laughing.
He
Exactly.
don't believe in God. He
Sorry,
made
he
that
that's
clear
all.
in
doesn't believe.
Skypiea.
But on that
So
same
Gabon
note,
saying that is just nerfing Emu right now.
when he felt Joy Boy's hockey, he stopped laughing and he gave it the reverence of like, whoa, this is a different level. You know, like I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is I want to feel like he's at least understanding the situation that he's in. Because you were about to die before Gabon helped you. And then you're getting up like, why are you even talking to me like that, Gabon? I'm fine. It's like, okay, if I didn't pull up, you'd be dead. So that you're not fine. You're not okay. So that's what I'm saying. It just feels like the conversation that Gabon had with him and the sacrifice that Gabon gave for him, it just felt empty. It felt like it was empty to me.
So check this out. Check me 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 out. Classic anime logic. Twitter got mad. Kajrudin got hit by one omen bomb when he first pulled up, took him right out the fight. Kajrudin comes back, lands a hit, takes multiple hits from omen bombs in this chapter, and is still in the fight. And that's Kajrudin, right? And this classic anime logic. You experience one thing the first time, didn't know you didn't know how to deal with it. 'Cause it was your first time experiencing it. Now you're more convicted, like you have more resolve, and you go to handle it the second time with the awareness of handling it, of having dealt with it the first time or been outdone by it the first time. So it's different. Just like Luffy with the Thunder Bagua. First time it hit him, KO. Second time he was able to dodge it, still got hit, but he was able to dodge it more or less. didn't take him out still. He grew from that moment, right? We are experiencing growth a lot faster here in Elbaf. I don't know why, but we're experiencing growth a lot faster in Elbaf. One bomb took out Ladrudan. He then survived 3 Omen bombs to the back right after that. You get what I'm saying? If Ladrudan can show you that much growth from his first interaction with Emu to his second interaction with Emu, how do you think Luffy will fare?
Yeah, we're gonna see. I mean, granted, Luffy took way more damage, and I am concerned for his stamina at this point. But we will see. That's all I can say. I don't know.
All right.
Because he's gonna get a way more powerful attack than what Juden just got. Because Emu just upgraded. So whatever he got before was about to be literally nothing compared to what he's about to get now. Plus,
That's
he's
fair.
still in Gear 5. So I need to see how this new food situation happens. Because I'm still really concerned about his stamina. But
Very true.
there's just a lot of variables. I can't answer that. I don't know. He's fighting a different person now.
There's still Loki.
There is still Loki, but Loki's still injured. Loki, I don't know. Loki didn't have the food buff that Luffy just got. So I don't know. Loki was already injured before the fight. You know.
Yeah, but Loki still has a form to reveal, which is also still scary.
Yeah.
That's true. I mean,
And
again, I
ancient
can't answer
giants,
that.
well, not ancient giants, mythical Zoans, period, all come with the regeneration the regeneration factor themselves anyways. As Kaido said, you leave them, not Kaido, Crocodile said, you leave them, they're gonna get back up. And he was talking about an awakened he's talking about an awakened jailer beast. I still think that when the sense of the devil fruit tears, they're talking about a basic Zoan, the capabilities of an ancient Zoan compared to the capabilities of a mythical Zoan, it just gets better and better. So I think it makes sense that Loki's back up the way he is. It makes sense that Luffy can do what he's doing as well, especially since his fruit has that power. So I'll wait and see, man. I get you, wait and see. But for me, if I see Hadruden doing all this, I expect Luffy to show me something too. I don't think Hadruden just gonna show out and Luffy not gonna show me nothing.
That's fair. That's actually a very fair take. I'm not mad at it. Okay. Guys, I think we're good. I see your comments, Alex. I wish I could go through all of them. But it looks like you are spitting. And I know you disagree with my take on Luffy, which is fine. It's okay. I understand. All right, guys. I think we're good. I will catch y'all on the next stream, probably Wednesday. Either way, you guys have a great night, and we will
Good
see you
night.
on the next stream. Peace.